Oh, I'm back on cam, to my chagrin. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. Anyways, what's up, Finn, Mr. Gamer, Cheesy Thick, and Party? How are y'all doing? I am aware Augie is live right now, so my viewership will be cucked at the moment. We'll see how long I go. I have a few things to go through. We're gonna go through the Tipster stuff. We're gonna go through the Ghosty stuff, and we're gonna go through the Kwite stuff. And then and the Kwite stuff is kind of a maybe right now. We'll see. We'll see how much energy I got. I'm already pretty tired. It's pretty late, and I'm on meds, so we'll see. We'll see how I handle it. This is also doubling as a drinking stream, so if you want me to do a shot, it's $10 shot. Man, I feel bad for Ghost. Losing your mom isn't easy. So true. So very true. So very true. Wait a minute. All right. Anyways, let's just jump into it. All right. So first thing first, I do want to cover the Tipster stuff. So let's oh, wrong thing. Where is it? There we go. So we're gonna go over the Tipster stuff. I have a lot of contentions with the things that Tipster said. He decided to use an appeal to authority as an anime fan. Well, I don't know how much anime he's seen, but I've seen like over 50 or 60 anime. So yes, I will use my appeal to authority on anime. So now you all see what a freak I am. Your Without Me parody was Street Fighter. Thank you very much. I honestly think it's the best parody I've done so far. I think it's top tier stuff, personally. By the way, shout out to Pimpin' Pete who wrote the lyrics for that. You know, if it wasn't for him, I couldn't do shit like that. I just showed up to send a like. I need sleep because I hate today. Understandable. Thank you for the like. But yeah, we'll see how long we're live for. I have no clue how long the Ghosty stuff is going to take. I don't know if you could see. I have a shit ton of tabs open. Most of this is regarding Ghosty. We're going to really... He wanted attention. We're going to really give it to him, you know? That boy loves attention, apparently. Shoot them likes up for Mike. Yes, please. Please, I need the likes. I need the validation. It is essential that I get that validation. We're going to mute the lo-fi music for now. You're the only fan I trust with 10-year-olds. It's mostly because I know your attention is on dogs. Okay, good one, buddy. Good one, pal. All right, let's get to where. All right, let's just go into it. I think I'll put it at 1.25 speed just so, because I already know Augie went through this, but I have a few opinions of my own to go through.
Hey everyone, Tipster here, and I wanted to take a moment to respond to the situation that unfolded on Twitter.
All right, so let me double check to make sure everything's good. I love you, Mike. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Mike craves parasocial validation. I do. It's the only attention I get, sir. I'm trying to become worthy of you writing lyric about me. We'll see. Okay, so let's go through this Tipster video. Is everything volumed right? Is the Tipster video loud enough? Am I loud enough? Is everything good for you guys? We all crave it once in a while? Of course, it's human nature. 1.25. Can I do a custom speed? Can I get 1. Oh shit, you can. Actually, so wild. Let's do 1. Oh my god, dude, I control the cards. Let's do 1.15. Let's go.
Hey everyone, Tipster here, and I wanted to take a moment to respond to the situation that unfolded on Twitter a few days ago and kind of give my thoughts on the matter. In the past, when situations have gone on involving me, I have just kind of taken it laying down and allowed people to kind of come to their own conclusions or whatever, and I've decided I'm not going to do that this time. There is far too much misinformation.
All right, so that's not really true. Usually when people come at Tipster, he does like fight back on Twitter. Now, I don't know if he means that he doesn't bring attention to it on his channel, or if he doesn't make videos about it. That would be true. So maybe that's what he means. But I mean, with the AP stuff, he wasn't directly involved in that, but he got into that anyways. Like, he's very ready to just fight randos on Twitter. So that's like not really accurate.
Information and misrepresentation of this situation going on, some of which is bad faith, and some of which is...
Oh, would you download a loli? No. to give context, the full story from from everything I know is that there's this person named Rum, who I'm aware of. You know, I think I follow her on Twitch. Um, there's this person named Rum, and she's friends with Tipster, and she liked a picture of a loli. Well, turned out the character was a Shota, but what everyone believed to be a loli character, and it was kind of a sexual drawing, or at least it was a suggestive drawing at the very least, giving most charitability possible. And so people were like, "Hey, what's this about?" Specifically, Alex Gekmo. He tweeted it out. I don't think he even named Tipster in his tweet, but he tweeted it out, and so Tipster kind of got involved, and it started this huge shitstorm. And Tipster's claim was, "How do we know it's lowly? Like, we don't know anything about this character. We don't know we don't know anything about this character. So how can you just assume it's lowly?" And everyone was like, "Well, it looks like a child, so it's lowly." And he was like, "That's not sufficient enough evidence. You guys don't know anything about anime. So like you guys aren't equipped to have this conversation." And so yeah, he got into drama with Keemstar about it. He went on Xylee's stream to argue about it. So that's kind of like the starter for this whole thing.
Purely based off of ignorance. And as a result, people are coming to conclusions about my character and who I am as a person that aren't even remotely accurate, and I want an opportunity to clear that up. Now, I understand that not everyone uses Twitter here, and trust me, your life is much better for it. Twitter is a very cancerous place, and the last place any kind of discourse should take place, which is kind of part of the problem in this.
So I agree with that. Twitter can be a very toxic place, especially if you go into do debates and fight with people on there. However, Tipster, as of right now, is still on Twitter. I'm not saying Tipster should leave Twitter or he has to leave Twitter, but if he's saying that, oh, Twitter's a toxic place that no one should argue on, one, he's on there, which that's not inherently a problem if he doesn't get into arguments, but he does get into arguments. He just got into an argument with Flamenco, which we might look over a little bit. So like he gets into arguments on Twitter all the time. If he knows he's toxic, why does he feed into that toxicity when he could just not get into fights? He constantly gets into fights on Twitter. I don't think it's a good idea because it does affect him, which is understandable to a degree. So
Particular situation. But anyway, on Twitter there was a big commotion that started surrounding a friend of mine known as Rum, a picture she liked, and my defense of her regarding this picture. Now I get it, some of you are all probably already confused. How does liking a picture cause drama? Well, the argument was made that this picture may be inappropriate, that this picture may be qualified as something known as lolly. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with lolly, lolly is anime-inspired art depicting
all right, I want you guys to remember this definition because this will come into play later in this video. I have seen this video once, and then I saw it again on Augie's stream. So I've seen this video basically twice. Loli, or lolis, informal, chiefly anime and manga, a childlike female character, particularly in the lolicon genre. Now, you'll notice that in this definition, and we can pull up our own we can pull up the definition ourselves. Okay, loli defined. Please don't show me any unwanted pictures. Oh god, they're like hanging out down there. Oh god. We're playing a dangerous game, y'all. Okay, we got Wikipedia here. Okay, loli. A young or young-looking girl character in Japanese anime and manga, subject of lolicon genre. We're not gonna. No. Oh god. That's it. It's so over. It's so over. Oh my god. Why? Why was that the picture that showed up? It's so over, guys. Biker gang, it's over, dude. The tires have gone flat. It's so game over. It's can we get F's in the chat? It's so over for us right now. All right, look, I obviously didn't mean to hover over that picture. All right, don't get any funny ideas, y'all. But you see there, okay. So the basic definition of a loli character is a character. It's an archetype. It's a character that either looks like or is a child, right? That's basically what a loli is. So that's why you can have a 1,000-year-old dragon loli. You can have a dragon humanoid character that looks like a child but is 1,000 years old, right? Or you could have an actual child. Wait, what picture? I hovered over the definition of lolicon on Wikipedia, and it showed a picture of a couple lollies in. Well, they weren't naked, thankfully, but yeah, it was not good, not good. All right, for the bikers. Damn, Abby's here for my downfall. It really does have to end this way, I guess. So that's what a loli is. If you notice, like in the definition, it doesn't say that they are sexualized. That's not inherent in the definition of a loli. A lolicon or a lolicon genre is when it's sexualized. The lolicon genre is the sexualization of loli characters, and a lolicon is also defined as somebody who is attracted to lolis. So, for example, one of my favorite animes is Toradora. The main character could arguably be called a loli, but she's not really sexualized at all in the anime. There's like a pool episode, but it's nothing gratuitous. It's just a normal anime high school. So, in that case, that is a loli archetype character, but it is not lolicon, right? That's where the definitions of things get confusing, right? For a lot of people, because it's very specific with definitions and stuff. So, lolicon, bad. Loli, not inherently bad. That's the definition, right? That's the difference. Like, right here, we can just use this definition right here. It doesn't say anything about them being sexualized. It's just an archetype. Like a tsundere, right? A tsundere is a character that is, like, really mean to their person they're attracted to, but they really like them. Kind of like Helga Pataki from Hey Arnold, if you want an American example of that. If this stream marks your downfall, at least moon us, you're gonna have to pay me a lot of money for me to moon y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, so that's gets rid of the there. That's the definition of loli basically, and lolicon, for that matter.
Children. And where that becomes an issue is when these pictures depict a child in an inappropriate manner.
Yes,
so some of the
true.
people had seen the picture that she liked and that it was in her life.
Helga was such a dumb whore. Name your price. To show my ass, that'll get my shit striked. I can't put a price on that. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. I'm glad. I'm not getting my shit taken down. Helga was like the best character. Okay, shut the hell up. She was an amazing character.
Issue with it and interpreted it to be loli. Now, for obvious reasons, I cannot show the picture here. But the only thing I will say is that
I don't really want to show the picture myself, to be honest, because I don't want to risk. I just don't want to. For the same reason he doesn't want to risk it. But if you do want to look it up, I will show the Twitter artist. I actually have it pulled up here for a reason. All right, this is from the same Twitter artist. They are Omataro. If you're 18 plus, you can look it up yourself. I mean, it's not a naked picture, so that's that. So you don't have to worry about going to jail or anything. But it is like a suggestive. I think it's like suggestive sexualized picture of a child character. The reason why I have this drawing set up is because this shows that this artist, you can see they're covered in what looks to be alcohol. This is clearly an adult character, right? This is not a loli character at all. They got the tits, they got the hips. You know, even the face looks more mature than the other character. So it wasn't just the art style of the artist that made the character look like a loli. This artist has drawn adult characters before. So we can't use the excuse, oh, it's just their art style. Like, for example, Lucky Star. If any of you know what the Lucky Star anime is, that's an anime where pretty much all the characters are drawn to look. Please tell me you're not going to private this stream. This stream will not be privated. Unless I get in trouble, in which case it'll be gone. The artist even stated the character was a child. Yeah, we'll get to that later. But this is just because one of the things Tipster said was we don't know the context of the character. It could be the artist's art style. We can see here that, and specifically in this area right here, in this area right here, the artist has drawn adult characters before. It's not simply their art style. They can draw adult characters. They can draw child characters. And now we know the difference between them if you've seen the other art. But that's the artist, by the way. This is very good art, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. This is very good art. But anyways, we'll get to that. All right. So
that it was not a fully nude picture and it was not depicting a child engaged in any kind of sex act. It was a questionable picture for sure, but
Yeah,
somewhat
very
ambiguous in
suggestive
my
picture.
opinion at the time. But a bit of a conversation regarding this image started taking place in some of the sub communities on Twitter. And some of the people having these conversations were starting to
All right,
present
so
an opinion.
that's the head of the character, right? Like you can already see the difference in art style between the two. Like this is a more childlike face, and if you see the rest of it, it looks like a child. It has no defining features. The hips look a little wide, but that's simply because it's a perspective shot. There's no reason why you would ever say that this character looks like anything but a loli, okay? So, look at this. Rumpentub has been caught liking little girl Loli CP on main. It is not surprising considering she is friends with Beaverman and spends her free time flaunting her breasts on video and commentary discords. But even so, it cannot go ignored. So, one thing I heard Tipster say, I don't know if it's in this video or in something else, he said that Alex brought him into this. Tipster's name is not here at all. So Tipster had no obligation to get into it like he said he did with the AP stuff. His name is not here. There's no reason for him to get into it. Now, the reason is because he wanted to defend his friend, which I totally understand. Defending your friends is a good thing. It's a noble thing. However, I feel like in this case there was no reason for you to have jumped in here. But we'll get all that.
Opinion of my friend in a negative light because of this picture being in her Twitter likes. Now, at the time, I wasn't aware this was happening. I literally had no idea this was going on at all. But when she reached out to me to discuss this, I became aware of it. And needless to say, I know my friend. I know they aren't into that kind of shit. I know they aren't a bad person. So, of course, I had something to say about the matter. And on Twitter, I said the following. I see the usual suspects are trying to call someone out for, quote, liking lolly, unquote, when they don't know what the fuck lolly actually is. Some things never change.
All right, I'm going to tell you right now, he's pulling the whole, people don't understand anime card. I understand anime very well. I've seen a lot of anime. I've seen good anime, I've seen bad anime. Not anime. Damn it, I pronounced it wrong. That's going to revoke my anime card. But I've seen a lot of anime. The moment I saw that picture, I thought it was a loli. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, I immediately thought it was a loli. I'm like, oh yeah, that's obviously a loli character, and it's a pretty suggestive picture at that.
Now, the reason I said this was twofold. First, the obvious. A friend of mine was in the crossfire, and I did what any good friend would do. I defended them. And second, I have seen conversations about lolly happen in this community in the past that were insanely overblown. I have literally seen people cast out of this community over liking anime art that was completely harmless. Yet for some reason, this community saw an issue with it and went on the attack. And
so what he's referring to there is this creator named Lyrics, or Lyrics, however you pronounce it. And he basically got a lot of shit for liking a bunch of lolly art. Now, from what I remember, and I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, I'll take it back, but I don't remember any of the loli art that he liked being sexualized. But basically, yeah, he was getting bullied for the most part. He was getting bullied for liking a lot of loli art, and Tipster defended him on that. So that's that. But if I remember correctly, none of the art was sexualized. So do with that what you will.
as a result of those incidents in the past, I kind of have a real personal gripe with the commentary community and their take on this issue, which I think is often a really ill-informed take. So I tweeted out this tweet, and this sparked a massive debate between myself and the rest of the community about whether this image was lolly or not. And to sum up my position as best as I possibly fucking can, my position was literally just this. Is this image lolly?
Oh, by the way, I want to say this since we're still early on. I don't believe his intent, I don't believe Tipster's intent was ever to defend loli itself or lolicon for that matter, okay? I don't think that was ever his position. My honest take from this situation is that he wanted to defend his friend, like he said, and then but the thing is, he kept defending his friend after his friend already conceded. And yeah, is this image loli? Even after his friend conceded, even after Rum was like, yeah, I liked it by accident, he still kept defending Rum. So to me, I think two things happened here. One, he defended Rum when he didn't really have to. And 2, he was too stubborn to just concede right away. He needed to wait for the artist to say what the character was. And I'm going to point out a flaw in this logic very soon.
And if so, why? And oddly enough, that somehow got twisted into Tipster is a lolly defender, Tipster likes lolly, Tipster is a fan of lolly, and none of that is accurate to anything that I said at all. Literally none of it. People
Which is
started going
true.
nuts on
He
Twitter
didn't
about how I was
say
a
any of those
lolicon,
stuff.
and people started firing up live streams to dissect every word, when all I was really asking was, is this really lolly? Anyway, before I move on, let me make this crystal fucking clear.
Oh boy.
I do not like lolly content. I do not approve of the creation or consumption of lolly content, and I do not defend lolly content under any circumstances. I have never defended the existence of lolly content, and I never will. Period. Now, we did eventually come to the conclusion that this was actually lolly based on some digging we did on the account that originally posted it. Well, actually, it was Shota. Basically lolly, but for male characters, for those of you who are unaware. But we were basically
Listen to what he says here.
able to find translated tweets of the artist referring to it as a young boy, which is also kind of funny in its own way because everyone was arguing about how it looked like a little girl and it was actually a boy. Now,
All right. Hold on. What does he say next?
don't get me wrong, it's still inappropriate, but this is why I was asking the questions I was asking. We knew fuck all about the character that was depicted in this image.
Okay. There is a massive... I don't know if it's a mental block for Tipster in this moment when he said this. That is like not the point at all. The point was that everyone was saying this looks like a little girl. This looks like a loli. Let's translate that. Let's translate loli. Let's be very clear. Everyone was saying this looks like a little girl. You're saying, oh, it turns out it was a little boy, which is kind of funny because everyone was wrong. The important thing here, the image is not bad because it's a girl. The image is not bad because it's a boy. The image is bad is because it's a child. And that's the important part. People might have been wrong about the gender, but guess what? Most children, because this happens all the time, most children, like if you see a young boy, like a little boy with long hair, you can confuse that little boy for a girl. And the reason why is because most prepubescent children haven't gone through the stages to develop the parts that distinguish, that cause the dimorphism between genders, right? To bring up a kind of off-topic thing, that's why trans people say, oh, it's better if kids transition before they hit puberty, right? I'm not going to get into the whole trans issue now, but that's like why they say that, is because before puberty, it becomes easier for you to change your gender, right? So, the fact of the matter is that, voice crack. The fact of the matter is that, yeah, people were wrong about the gender, but they were right about it looking like a child. Because it does look like a child. No matter what you argue, it looks like a fucking child. It doesn't matter if it's a boy or a girl, okay? That's what, it has to be a mental block that made him say this in this video. Because that's such a absolutely ridiculous take to have. It's so dumb, bro.
And yet judgment calls were being made about it, and I was just looking for a bit of clarification just to be sure. And once we got that clarification, I conceded my fucking point.
On Xylee Get Real stream, they found evidence to suggest that the art may be a minor. And as I've already stated I would, I concede my stance on the art. I do not defend Loli. I would never defend Loli. Yeah, same thing he said before, basically. But the issue is, he didn't concede until the artist said, until he found proof that the artist said that this was a little boy. What if we found something saying, oh, this is actually a 60-year-old man? So that makes it okay? Like, it's so strange that that's like the thing we're relying on, right? Because now he didn't directly make this argument, but what if the artist said, oh, actually, this is art of a time god, and because they are a time god, they are as old as time itself, and they have no age, right? I'm being hyperbolic, obviously, but the bigger point is that the reason why people have a problem with it is because it looks like a child. It doesn't matter the age. I think I heard him, and I'm not going to quote him because I don't remember clearly, so maybe he didn't bring this up. Maybe somebody else brought it up. So I'm not going to put this on Tipster. I think I heard either him or somebody else mention, oh, what about the TLC girl? That girl that literally looks like a child, but it's because of a condition she has. It's a disability she has. and she just looks like a child, but she's an adult, like she's like 30 or 20 something years old. Look, and like the whole ethical argument there is, oh, is she not allowed to find love? Is she not allowed to be with someone? Is she not allowed to grow up and have a family? I would argue that she does, but any man that is attracted to her, I'm sorry, in my opinion, is a pedophile. Any man that's attracted to or a woman, or any woman, I guess, or whatever, gender, whatever. If you're attracted to someone that looks like a literal child, not a petite woman, not a not a midget, I guess that word's not appropriate, but not a short person, right? A literally looks like a child, right? If you're attracted to that, I'm sorry. I think you're a pedophile, right? Thankfully, you're not victimizing an actual child. It's someone with a condition, but I do think you are a pedophile because you're attracted to that body type. You're attracted to what that looks like. And that's the same point of why Loli and Shota being sexualized is wrong, because that is the sexualization of a character that looks like a child. And that's the bottom line. That's why it's wrong. It doesn't matter what the age of the character is. It really doesn't matter at all. Let's continue.
Point and moved on. Done deal. Now, if you want to make the criticism that my argument was a dumb argument to make, fair enough. In hindsight,
Very
I
dumb.
wouldn't even disagree with you, mainly because of the way this community acts when it comes to this subject. But even I can...
Okay, do you see... Hey, fuck you, Mike. I'm 5'2". I'm offended of the M word. Hey, I'm 5'4", all right? All right, we short kings gotta stick together, all right? But midget is a funny word. Do you see what he said there? He said, oh, yeah, it was a dumb take for me to have, especially in this kind of community. No, it was a dumb take to have because the actual age or backstory of the character matters not at all. What matters is that it looks like a child, and it does look like a child. Even Tipster himself said, oh no, yeah, I'm weirded out by the picture. It's creepy. But like when he was pushed on to explain why it's creepy, he was like, he kind of dodged it, right? It's like, that's why I'm maintaining. I don't think he was trying to defend the art. I just think he was being too stubborn to just admit he was wrong from the get-go.
Own up to my own faults here. This was not an argument that even I am equipped to tackle properly. But in my opinion, my biggest mistake was trying to have this conversation in this community, because they too aren't equipped to tackle this conversation properly. And the really fucked up thing is that this could have been a very positive and productive learning moment, not just for me, but the entire community. But unfortunately, this community doesn't have the intellectual capacity to have these kinds of conversations. Instead, people are more preoccupied with finding the next big story and firing up live streams to make snap judgments instead of actually trying to understand where I was coming from. The only person who was willing to be charitable and hear my arguments at the time and understand where I was coming from was Paige Christie, and I did not deserve her charitability considering I have been a colossal dick.
I haven't seen the Xylee stream in full, so I can't comment on what Christy Page said, so
to her in the past.
Just full
and again,
transparency.
I really want to hit home the point that these people often have no idea what they are talking about when it comes to this topic. Just as an example, as part of this conversation, the topic of chibi art came up, and Doc on the radio, who was chiming in on all of this, didn't even know what chibi art was.
If I recall, I don't know if Tipster was trying to make the argument that, oh, what if it's chibi art? Chibi art is nothing like, I mean, it can be, I guess, depending on the art style, but it is typically nothing like fucking, we can pull up chibi art, because that should be safe. Chibi art is nothing like Lolicon, bro, or Shotacon, or whatever the fuck. Okay, that's kind of sus, actually. But chibi, okay, look, these are chibi-styled characters, right? What the fuck is this? I just want the image, dog. Where's open image? I just want the image. I don't want to open up images because God knows what's going to show up, right? Better example. Pop figures, right? Dude, pop figures. These are like super stereotypical chibi-style characters. Does Naruto look like this? Let's look up an actual picture of Naruto real quick. What does Naruto look like? Naruto. This is what Naruto looks like, right? Like, he looks like relatively human-like, right? And look at him here. Big head, big eyes, tiny body. That's what a chibi is. The art explained was not a chibi at all. So, yeah, if Doc doesn't know what chibi is, then yeah, he can't really understand whatever argument you're trying to make. But to say that, oh, maybe the character's chibi is really dumb in the first place because it's clearly not a chibi either. So again, it's a really dumb point to even bring up.
is. Even worse, the people claiming to be experts who claimed to know what it was weren't even.
I do think people in CC are way too reactive to anything involving minors. Yes, they are, but to be fair, it is involving minors, and I don't think there's anything wrong with being overly protected for minors, you know? Those are the people we should aim to protect the most, right? Because they're the ones at most risk to be taken advantage of. So, yeah, I think that's
giving
fair.
an accurate interpretation of what it is.
All right, he just showed. Okay, actually, he just showed Chibi here. This is a Chibi art. I think I think this character is Asuka from Sword Art. I've only seen Sword Art once. That anime sucks, by the way. Don't watch it. Don't do it. Not even once. All right. In Japanese, chibi can refer to small person, dwarfism, small animal, runt, or with affection or annoyance, a small child. Thanks to the connotation, smallness, cuteness, the word chibi is also used to describe certain type of anime characters, right? This is not what the art was. I'm not going to show it on stream, but if you're 18 plus, I encourage you to look up the artist and you will see what we are referring to.
I mean, the bar is so low in regards to what qualifies as lolly that someone made a thread on Twitter with examples that had fully clothed, non-sexualized characters, and I saw that and I just scratched my head like, how?
Okay, listen to what he said. Let's hear back what he said. And remember the definition that we looked up near the beginning of this.
Someone made a thread on Twitter with examples that had fully clothed, non-sexualized characters, and I saw that and I just scratched my head like, how?
Okay. The characters don't need to be naked. They don't need to be sexualized. A loli is simply an archetype. A loli is a character that either is or looks like a child. I want triple shot and I want proof. You got it, buddy. I'll take my shot after I finish this point. But thank you for the $50, Shadow Humor. I big appreciate that. So, loli does not need to be sexualized and does not need to be naked. A loli just needs to look like a child. Bro, can we get a 1 in the chat if we think this character looks like a child? I think this character does look like a child, bro. 1000% I think it does. And while I wait for you guys to put the ones in the chat, because I'm sure most of you are going to agree, I'm going to take the shots. Right? Like, it 1000% looks like a child, bro. You can't argue that. Like, that's the thing, is like, I don't even think Tipster fully understands what loli is. It is not lolicon. It is not, it's not lolicon. It's not sexualized, right? But that is a loli. That's a loli character right there. It looks like a child. It has the body of a child. That's what it is, okay? Hold it up? Yeah, I'll hold it up. We don't know the context of the art. It's true. So true.
Like, I'm not even joking. I truly believe these people are not qualified to pass judgment on this issue, like, at all. But I digress, that's beside the point. The shit that people were getting so wrong about this whole ordeal is insane. For example, Turkey Tom said I was the one who was exposed for liking these kind of images and his chat had to correct him. Keemstar misquoted me, claiming I had a...
Okay, by the way, Tipster, I don't know what he was thinking. People caught it. I'm sure somebody has the screenshot. Was that triple? No, that was 2. I'm going to do a third one soon. Tipster, I guess to own the haters. I don't know why he did it. He did like a bunch of other loli, or I guess Shota, I guess, art from that same artist. Oh shit, hold on, give me a second. Yo, Aussie Wordsmithy, thank you for the $10. Epic song, man, made me laugh. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll do a 4th shot for that one. But he liked a bunch of, love you, Mike. Thank you, Shadow Humor. Love you too. He liked a bunch of those other loli or shota, whatever. The gender doesn't matter, but we'll say loli or shota characters. He liked a bunch of it to own it. Now, again, I don't think he likes that actual shit. I don't think he's defending that actual shit. I think he was just really mad, and he wanted to be like, watch them get angry for me doing this. You know, some retarded logic like that. So, Turkey Tom's wrong, but you technically made him right. So, I don't know what to say. Like, yeah, Tom was wrong about that, and he should have had his facts straight. No defending Tom on that part. But you technically made him right, dog.
Exposed for liking these kind of images and his chat had to correct him. Keemstar misquoted me, claiming I had a tweet that I would, quote, die on the lolly hill.
Yeah, that was a mistake from third shot. That was a mistake from or was this my fourth? Whatever, we'll do another one. That was a mistake on Keem's part as well. Bro, this shit tastes so good. By the way, if you can get this salted caramel Baileys, it's so fucking good. All right, thank you very much for the donos, guys.
When that is not what I said at all. In fact, here's what I actually said on a tweet that is still public at this moment. I stand by my take. Rum did nothing wrong. I will die on that hill. I said this because I truly believed, and still believe, Rum didn't do anything wrong. She accidentally liked an image while scrolling through her.
All right, listen to what he said there. Maybe I'm being autistic or anal about the language here, but he just said Rum accidentally liked the tweet. Now, for anyone that's like, how do you accidentally like a tweet? What I imagine happened, and what I think Rum explained happened, was she must have just been scrolling through Twitter. She saw the art, she liked it, she really didn't think anything of it, right? I think that we can all admit that's probably happened. We're just scrolling through Twitter, we see something, we like it, we don't really pay attention to what we liked. We just scrolling, liking, whatever, right? I'm sure that's happened to me before. I scroll, I see titties, I like it, right? I'm sure that happens to everybody. um, um, what was I saying? Fuck. Right. She's scrolling, she's liking, whatever, right? I'm sure that did happen. All right, I'll give her benefit of the doubt, right? But if she admits that that was an accident, then your tweet's wrong. If you're saying, "Oh, Rum did nothing wrong," well, she didn't like Loli intentionally. Okay, sure, that she didn't do that, but she did do something wrong. She liked it by accident. She admitted that. So by that logic, she did do something wrong. It's silly. It's so silly.
Rum did nothing wrong. I will die on that hill. I said this because I truly believed, and still believe, Rum didn't do anything wrong. She accidentally liked an image while scrolling through her timeline. Which, by the way, that's another thing. Everyone keeps saying I dived into the situation head first without knowing anything about the situation, and that I hadn't even spoken to her. Dog, I was literally in call with her when I made my initial tweet.
Fatal voice crack, dog. Fatal. Hey, my voice cracks all the time too. But bro, you recorded this. You should. Oh,
Situation
man.
head first without knowing anything about the situation, and that I hadn't even spoken to her. Dog, I was literally in call with her when I made my initial tweet. As a matter of fact, she contacted me right after her first tweet about it, and we talked for over an hour before I had even said a word about it.
Huge critique to both Rum and Tipster. Rum, if someone accuses you of liking Loli, saying lol terminal online, not the answer. Especially if you don't want to come off like you're defending it. You should have, if your story is true, that you didn't intend to click it, that you don't even remember liking it, you should have just quote tweeted it, said, I unliked it, I didn't even realize I liked it, I don't remember doing that, I don't support this. Right? That's what she ended up saying it anyways, right? Do that from the beginning. You will still have some spurgs, you'll have some annoying people on your ass about it, but those are the people that aren't worth arguing with because they're just going to keep yammering on no matter what. You'll get most people off your ass by doing that. Tipster, you should know how to handle drama. You've been in the game for way long enough to know how to handle it. Why was your first response to say, I see the usual suspects are trying to call someone out for liking Loli when they don't know what the fuck Loli actually is? Something's never changed. Why didn't you make a tweet saying, I talked to Rum, she said she didn't even mean to make that tweet? Why did you center it around the actual art rather than center around the fact, if I'm to believe you guys, that Rum accidentally liked it? I don't understand that. We'll continue.
Publicly, her saying that she didn't talk to me before she posted her first tweet about it somehow got spun into us not talking about it at all. And that's the saddest thing. People were so determined to spin a narrative here that they were misrepresenting everything she said just to get it dunked on me. And because of that, before I continue, I want to apologize to her regarding this whole ordeal.
This
I want
part's
to
kind of
first
cringe.
apologize that this happened in the first place. The mistake you made was harmless and it never should have gotten this far. At most, whoever saw it first should have made you aware of it and advised you to unlike the tweet, and it should have just ended there. But instead,
All right. I think it's pretty public knowledge. It's been made public that Bo Blacks was the first one to see this and make people aware of it, right? I'm pretty sure that was said publicly already. I don't know why he doesn't name Bo Blacks, because he should know, right? But whatever. Maybe he doesn't know. Bo Blacks is the first one that saw this shit, as far as I know. Bo Blacks, as far as I know, is not friends with Rum. He doesn't have any obligation to hit up Rum about this, right? Alex Gekmo is not friends with Rum. He has no obligation to hit him up about this, right? You are friends with Rum. You did talk to her. Why didn't you tell her to do this? Listen back to what he says again.
should have made you aware of it and advised you to unlike the tweet, and it should have just ended there. But
Why didn't you just tell her to do that? Why did you get involved? Why did you do everything, right? I'm wasting night, guys. Have a good night. And thank you again for the dono. I don't understand why that wasn't what happened. You did talk to her, right? You said you talked to her. You showed us proof that you talked to her. Why didn't you tell her to do that? I don't understand.
instead, we got this. Second,
Alex Gecko made the first tweet is the thing Tipster is referring to. Also, Matt Pitt told her about it being in her likes. Yeah, I know Matt talked to her about it, and that's why Matt corroborates her story about her liking it by accident, right? Like, Alex made the first tweet. Yeah, he did make the first tweet. But, like, that's the thing. It's like, he wasn't the first one to see it, is the point. But even if he was, he's not friends with her. He has no obligation.
I want to apologize for getting involved, because I can admit it got even bigger because of my involvement. I let my prior frustrations with this community regarding this issue, as well as the fact that you were now being questioned, get the best of me. And as a result, I made it even worse, and for that, I am truly sorry. And third, I want to apologize to you for the people that used and twisted your words to spin a narrative. I know how frustrated you were to see that and how much stress that caused you, and I am deeply sorry that happened. And to all the fucking incels who keep making this about...
Okay. He is 1000% right. He knows how big he is. He realizes what the influence he has is. He knows that he has haters. I totally understand on an emotional level wanting to stand up for your friends. I stand up for my friends all the time. I'm MikeTheBike. I have 2,000 subs. I have 500 followers on Twitter. I have, like, no influence, basically. I can stand to defend my friends without making it blow up, right? Bro, you know how big you are. You know what your influence is. You know that you have haters. If you don't see if her situation started getting big, I totally think it's fair for you to step in at that point. If her situation has not gotten big yet, why the fuck did you step in? And you are admitting that you shouldn't have, and that's great. I'm glad you're admitting that. But bro, why do you do this? Why get involved? For these people, no offense to Alex, for these people, even me, even if it was me making the tweet, for these people that have, like, no influence, bro, like, no big influence, why make a big deal out of it? You make a mountain out of a molehill, dog.
stress that caused you, and I am deeply sorry that happened. And to all the fucking incels who keep making this about Tipster defending one of his e-whores, first off, she's a friend, and a good one at that. And second, that's a retarded fucking argument, because I literally gave the same defense to Lyrics last year, someone who not only doesn't have tits, but also made multiple videos shitting on me. Someone who...
I admit there are people in the community that always harp on you about your e-whores, but you can't be ignorant and act like you don't consistently try to defend. Fuck it. I'll be nice. I won't even call them e-whores. All these friends that you have that happen to be women in the community. Bro. And I'm not like, again, I've defended my friends in the past too, but it is pretty consistent that a lot of the people that you end up defending happen to be women, right? Again, you make a good point. You defended Lyrics on this shit in the past too. Okay, cool. That's totally fair. But, like, when people complain about you and your e-whores, it's because there's a repeated pattern. People didn't just make this up out of thin air, right? There's the AP situation, the first one that is. Then there was the second AP situation, which you didn't defend her on, admittedly, but your response to her was like, "I hope her and her family get things together." It's like, bro, she fucking forced a little kid to say the N word. Fuck her, bro. I would rather that kid get adopted by another family or go somewhere else. Like, fuck her, honestly. Forcing a kid to say the N word. It's like, yeah, I don't know, like whatever. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that in more detail because I don't know what's going on with her and her family, but I don't really care that much. Um,
who arguably
to a
didn't
little black boy too. Okay, that's Spondyle, I think. I think
deserve
that's
my
Spondyle.
defense, and yet I did it anyway. And his case was even more ridiculous. Several of the images he was called out for weren't even remotely inappropriate, like fully clothed, non-sexualized characters. It was insane. But again, the amount of things that people got
Wait,
wrong in
hold
this
on.
whole
What did he
ordeal
say?
were so fucked that I'm sure that I'm ridiculous. Several of the images he was called out for weren't even remotely inappropriate, like fully clothed, non-sexualized characters. It was
Oh no, yeah. Okay, I think I remember that too. That like all the lowly characters that lyrics liked were not sexualized. I don't know if that's 100% true. I don't remember it fully, but I remember it being the case that was what it was. But I mean, if you're in this community and you know how this community is about, like this community likes to fuck with people. If you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Like that's how this community is, right? And if you let people know that it bothers you, then they're gonna press on that. Everybody knows how that is, right? And that's not just this community. That's the internet in general.
insane. But again, the amount of things that people got wrong in this whole ordeal were so fucked that I'm sure that I'm probably missing some. It was unbelievable. This community has literally shat on people in the past for getting shit wrong. Papa Gut is a good example. He was banished to the fucking Phantom Zone for getting shit wrong, and now
Not true. I'm pretty sure Augie and the rest of them said on their stream that Papa Gut self left. He left it on his own. He was not forced to leave. I never even heard this narrative before where he was forced out. Like I don't know what drama was it that caused him to do that. Like cuz I don't remember that at all.
he's lucky if he gets 70 live viewers on a good day. But people in this community are just as bad. I get that we're human and we make mistakes sometimes, but y'all fuck this one up so damn bad. It's crazy.
Go to the gym.
And these are just some
Okay.
of the many issues I have had with the commentary community over the course of the past year. And it's the reason for the past year that I have been distancing myself from this community. This
So the thing is if he wants to leave the community, that's his right to. I know I made a song saying Tippy come back, whatever. Um, and he cited that as a reason why he decided to come back to commentary. But like, you can be in commentary and not be part of the community. But like, the thing is, Bo Blacks I think hit on it best. Is like, the community. Yes, the community is made out of the fans and the creators and all that stuff, right? But the voice of the community aren't like these fucking people on Twitter, bro. They're not the random commenters on Twitter. The community, the voice of the community are the creators, right? Was Boblax on your ass about it? Yeah, there was a bit of back and forth between you two, but you're not really referencing him at all in this, right? You're not referencing the fight that you had with Boblax here. You're referencing people like Alex Gekmo and other people in the community. You're not referencing Boblax, right? So, Boblax, right? Augie. I didn't see really Augie fighting with you. Nick. Nick really wasn't a part of it. Turkey Tom. He mentioned it. I don't know if you fought with him directly on that. And then Keem, right? All right, so there are some people in the community involved, but you're saying the community as a whole. But most of the people you're referring to are just randos on Twitter. Why give them like I'm not saying to never listen to because sometimes people will critique you and you should be wary of that. But why give so much credence to these people that really at the end of the day shouldn't matter, right? And I'm again like this is not a diss to them, right? Like people have different are have different levels of importance in any given community. That's not a diss at them. It's just the way things work, right? Like just realistically, if Alex Gekmo tweets something out, it's not gonna be as heard as if Augie tweets something out, right? That's just the logic, right? So why give that credence and why blow it up? Because by you being bigger than them, you are blowing it up. It's the classic Streisand effect.
community is so desperate to expose the next big creep or pedophile that fuck the molehill, y'all made a mountain out of a fucking grain of sand.
Mind you, it was a molehill. It was wasn't a grain of sand. So stupid. It was a molehill, but you made the mountain out of it. Nobody heard about it. I heard about it because I'm in the group chats or whatever. But like Nick said he hadn't heard about it. I don't think anyone would have heard about it until you made it a bigger deal. You made the mountain, not the community. You made it a mountain. By passing off the blame of who made it a mountain onto the community is so ridiculous. All right? You're the one that made it bigger than what it was. Okay? And like I said before, if you talked to Rump first, you could have totally told her how to handle the situation. Hey, unlike it, just tweet and say that, explain your story, say it was an accident. Boom. Simple. Super simple. And you should know how to be able to handle the shit like this. You've been in the community. You've been online, not just the community. You've been an internet creator for more than long enough to be able to know how to handle this.
During this ordeal, Keemstar was saying that everyone should come together and oust me from the community, the same way they did.
I don't. If he said that, I didn't. I mean, I didn't watch Keemstar's whole thing. What was it, like 3 hours long? I didn't see Keemstar's whole thing. If Keemstar said that, that was outrageous. I don't know if he was being hyperbolic or not. That's outrageous. Okay.
With Flamengo. And to that I say, don't
What
bother
did he
and
say?
oust me from the community, the same way they did with Flamengo. And
Flamenco.
to that I say, don't bother. I'll see myself on out. When it
Okay.
comes to situations like this, I'm personally more interested in having civil and productive conversations to get to the bottom of these things and get a better understanding of them. And the majority of this community would rather pick at everyone like scavengers and hold internet screaming matches. Even Tommy C said it. This shit was a nothing burger. It was just another commentary community witch hunt. This community has become so much about demonizing people that they don't take the time to get to the heart of the matter and find out what's really going on. And I really don't want to be a part of that anymore. I like creating content surrounding trending topics on social media, and I will continue to do that. But as far as me being a part of this community, nah, hard pass. I am all for criticizing people and even using our platforms to expose legitimately bad people who use and abuse their platforms to prey on and exploit people, especially children. But when we start putting the actions of innocent people under a microscope to find the next villain of the week, something has gone horribly wrong. It's gross, and I, for one, refuse to be a part of that. I refuse to be a part of a community that fosters that kind of behavior. For fuck's sake. We used to be the community that would dig deep into a topic to clear the names of innocent people and have even vindicated people with evidence who were previously condemned due to outright lies in the past.
Okay. I want you to guys to like really look at these three examples, right? I don't think he's comparing Rum to any of these three people, but look, I want you guys to look at a broader scope, right? Slazo was canceled by creators like I'm Alex, huge creator. Yojin, huge at the time. A bunch of huge creators canceled Slazo, right? Zaptai, again, I'm Alex, the rest of Hot Wet Soup, Deodor Anthony, a bunch of big creators at the time, canceled him. Eugenia Cooney, I mean, fucking grab a hat, put a bunch of names in it, you'll grab somebody that's made a video on her. These are all people that have had videos made on them. Big, big topics, right? Rum got a comment from Alex Gekmo. And again, no offense, but Alex Gekmo, he has the same, like he has roughly, I think a little bit more of the same follower count than I do on Twitter, bro. How are you even gonna refer to these, right? And say like, oh, it's the same. And I agree. The community can go on witch hunts all the time, and it can be annoying, right? But again, you don't have, the only power you give anyone in any community is the power that you give them from a higher place. You're only going to give somebody with 500 followers a speakerphone if you hand them the mic, because you're the one with the loudest amplifier, okay? I don't know if that analogy makes perfect sense, but I think everyone can understand what I'm saying for the most part, right? Like, I think I'm making a pretty clear point here, no? For the most part.
Yet somehow we got from there to here. It's fucking crazy. And I can't even act like I'm not part of the problem. I engaged in this same behavior in the past and I contributed to this, and I just don't want to do it anymore. To be frank, with the exception of a few people in this community that I consider friends, I think the rest of you all are a bunch of fucking parasites, and I want nothing to do with that. And yes, I will die on that hill.
I mean, this response is just not good, bro. Like, he's taking some responsibility, but he's not really, like, he's still like trying to avoid the full responsibility that He's the one who made it bigger. He's the one that defended it after Rum already conceded. He's the one that only accepted defeat once the artist explained what the character was, which is we've already discussed why that's a ridiculous argument to begin with. So, like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, again, Tipster's not a fucking pedo. He's not into Loli. He wasn't defending Loli. I understand all of that, right? But bro, like, just so dumb. The way I saw it, since Alex was the one that gave the S&T server link and exposed all their dark secrets to give Alex credibility, I'm not saying Alex is incredible. I'm not saying Alex is not a credible person. What I'm saying is that Alex isn't, he's not a big voice, right? Like, he's not gonna make a tweet and have Keemstar, like, do a stream off his tweet, right? Like, if, let's alternate timeline. Let's say Alex Gekmo makes a tweet, Tipster doesn't get involved, Rum does exactly what she should have done from the beginning. You think Keemstar does a Keemstar show on it? No, because there's no... What, Keemstar's gonna have Alex Gekmo debate Rum on his show? Are you, like, serious? That's not gonna happen. Like, let's be real. Here's a funny little meme. So apparently Flamenco's back on Twitter, and Tipster and Flamenco had a bit of a back and forth. Shout out to Wingsky for this tweet. One of my biggest... Oh yeah, let's turn on the background music, so that way it's not awkward silence in the background. Alright. One of my biggest criticisms, this was on February 15th, one of my biggest criticisms of the commentary community is the lack of openness to the concept of redeemability. I'm all for criticizing people who have had bad takes or engage in bad actions, but what's the point of giving criticism if you aren't willing to allow those criticized? I think this is referring... Did you take the shot? I already took the shots. Yeah, I took the shots that you paid for. I took the 3 shots. And I took the one from Aussie. One of my biggest... Weird. Weird how you come to this conclusion in the space of 3 weeks. Did you seek this out over a week-old tweet as soon as you got your account back? Nope, just showed up in my feed. Okay. Okay, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wingsky says, Battle of Mid, lol. Yeah, him and Tipster had a... Oh, actually, I kind of do want to look into this, because it's an easy... It should have been an easy dub, but it ended up not being. Where is his Twitter, bro? Tipster blocked? Yes. Yes, he did. That's why I was like, this should have been an easy dub. Alright. Okay. So, Nope just showed up on my feed. So he's mocking Flamenco. Also, mad deflection there. Don't you have another stream about Ralph or Keffels to do? Something dumb drama involving a busty e-girl. You mad? Should I be? I don't know, you seem kind of mad. Well, hey, if you think I should be mad with this whole shit show last week, I guess I could understand your reasoning for that. And so then he quotes... Oh, I can't find the quote tweet. Tipster did a quote tweet. Let me try and find it. This is my band's account, by the way. I'm not logged in on my account because... I don't think I can do that. I will probably get banned. Oh, he deleted it. He did a tweet. I thought it was pretty funny. He did a tweet referring to that, like, the fucking tattletale from Recess, and referred to Flamenco as that. But then, bro, easy Tipster W, taken away. Why did he block Flamenco? Why? That was such an easy dub, bro. Tipster's continuing to feed to these people. I mean, yeah. The fact Flam won for once, bruh, Tip fucked up. So, I mean, yeah. How do you feel about Tip cutting Matt off? I think that was a super bitch move. The fact that he cut off Matt and literally all the rest of Now Recording because they dragged him into drama before. When, like, they asked, from what I recall, okay, this is what I recall. I don't know any other dramas, but I know about the AP drama. They asked Tipster if he wanted to come on, but that was after Tipster involved himself in the AP drama, right? And then for this drama, I don't think they didn't even ask Tipster to come on. And in fact, we're defending Rum. So yeah, I feel like Tipster, like, soft blocking Matt and the rest of our recording was a super bitch move. So, whew, we're on to the next topic, y'all. It's time, okay? We're gonna talk about Ghosty, okay? Give me a second. All right. So Ghosty has been on my streams a few times. I didn't really get that close to him, but I was chill with him. I gave him my condolences when his mom passed away. Let's go through that, right? Let's remember, right? Let's go back down memory lane. Let's see what happened. What led up to his mom's passing, It's always, bro, I couldn't imagine my mom passing away. I'm 28 right now. My mom's in her mid 50s, I believe. I'm bad at remembering numbers, but I think I'd be devastated if my mom passed away suddenly. I don't know if I could mentally handle that. I'm gonna be quite honest. I'll be real. I'll be totally real with you guys. I don't know if I could handle that. That would be pretty traumatic for me. Just got the worst call. My mom is in the hospital due to a car wreck. I won't be as active for a bit. Hope everyone has a good night. Understandable, Yeah, you don't need to go through that. Mom is in a medically induced coma due to an operation to reduce brain swelling. I don't have many details due to circumstances. Thank you for all your prayers. Damn. Hope she pulls through, bro. I just got the news. My mom passed away. I don't want this to be real. Have we got news for you, Ghosty? So this was a DM. I don't know who this was with, but this is a DM he had with someone. No, my family is dragging me over to the court office for the will announcement. Greedy fucks don't even care how I'm feeling for it. That is pretty fucked up, like, God, let him grieve a little bit, bro. For years I've been taking care of this little boy. I'm fucking bawling right now. I miss you so much, Mom. I'm sorry I wasn't the best son. I think that might be an apt description of himself, bro. So, Spondyle and Alex, these guys were fucking dicks, bro. They were making fun of Ghosty when his mom passed away. My mom died. That's what happened. These F-slurs can't stop looking at my page. Izzy Tan, I deserve to be told my recently passed away mother is probably disappointed in me. On Twitter. I believe Izzy said yes. Not a good look, Izzy. Come on, man. Yo, what's up, Marla? Yeah, not a good look, bro. Very bad look, I would argue. Like, why? Come on now. No need to do that. Come on. Let's give the guy a break. His mom passed away, right? I have something to confess. My mom isn't dead. I did the posting to see if people believed me, and they did. I'm sorry for the people that have been nothing but nice to me, and I've even formed friendships talking to me. I didn't want things to get this far, but when I was told someone was going to my mom's Facebook and bringing pictures of me and her into the light, this is where I need to come clean. People that want to stay friends with me, they can. If not, I don't blame you. I'm sorry for this whole thing. It's disrespectful. Now, notice how he's taking kind of like a remorseful take with this set of tweets. Oh yeah, okay, my order was a little off. I'm sorry. Damn, I spoiled it. I'm so sorry, guys. So he got into some drama with Ember Lily of the Hen House. Ember Lily said, "We are gonna end the Hen House podcast on a high note." By the way, is the music too loud? Let me know if it's too loud. I'll lower it. It's a little loud for me. So Ghosty says, the reason we stopped shit was because you had no damn empathy for me while I'm going through things with losing my mom. You got mad because of one simple mistake and bitched at me because I couldn't stick around to do your live broadcast on your channel. Plus, I know for a fact that even after the first episode, you wanted to get rid of me for what? No fucking reason? You were a Def Noodles fan and got real sad when I said one idea of yours was stupid. You cried to me about it. Stop faking the accent, by the way. Damn. Well, we already spoiled that his mom is not dead, so we can continue with this. Oh, Matt Pitt. By the way, Matt Pitt, rest in peace to his mother. His mom unfortunately passed away. I believe it was in October. He hits him up. This real? Yes, you're fucked. Yes, he is indeed fucked. He was really selling this shit in DMs. So this is the shit he was saying to people in DMs about his mom. Good morning, hope you're well. Morning, I'm good, just chilling. How's your mom doing, man? I haven't seen you around Fletch. She unfortunately passed away. Oh no, I'm really sorry to hear that, man. I'm thinking of you. If you need to talk, I'm here. Thank you, I appreciate that. Not gonna lie, him using his dead mother in an argument should have been the red flag there and then. I'm gonna go over the reason why I understand people not like thinking that it was a red flag and stuff. Hi, hey, what's up? Not much, just a bit better, I guess. That's good. Loss definitely never gets better, but it gets easier to deal with time. Yeah, I had a huge closer moment last night. In the Spider-Verse trailer, the mom goes, "You gotta promise to take care of the little boy for me. Because Miles is moving away, I think." And she was going on about how she still sees him as her little boy and not the adult. But the thing was, I remember watching it with my mom when the first trailer dropped, and she made me promise the same thing. So we know that story is not true now. Oh boy, this guy. Jessica, now. It kind of seemed like the reason why he came out about this was because some like troll was going at his Facebook. Someone was trying to dox him. Here's the truth of the situation. Bro, why did you do that? Don't talk to me. You showed Abby my mother's Facebook. You showed her posts and sent screenshots without blurring her name. You never talked to me for months, and now you just text this for this bullshit? Are you still gonna victimize yourself, dude? LMAO. You literally lied about your mom dying, and you're gonna act like you're a victim because you got caught in it? I went on her Facebook because I legitimately felt so bad that she died and wanted to see if there was a funeral set up so I could offer condolences. Imagine how it felt for me to see that she was completely fucking fine and alive. Think about someone other than yourself for once, dude. These insane lies have gone way too far, and I don't know how the fuck you don't even see that. Abby opened up to you about her brother actually dying while you pretending to cry about your mom. I told her because that was ridiculously fucked up, and she really believed you and opened up to you. It's up to you. Don't be mad at me for finding that you lied. You made your bed. Goodbye. Hope you have a good day. Keep avoiding reality, homie. See how great life gets for you. It's a shame because I think you're a good person deep down. No, he's not. A good person doesn't do this. But you'll never face yourself and work on your shit. It's always everyone else's fault. Have a good one. Also, P.S. I haven't talked to you or anyone because my dad actually has prostate cancer. Not that you give a fuck. Fuck you for lying about your mom, and fuck you for having the audacity to act like you're the victim after everything. So this is like an IRL friend of Ghostie's. Basically finding out that his mom passed away and then realizing, oh wait, your mom didn't pass away. So it wasn't some troll trying to dox him. It wasn't anything like that. It was like a friend who outed him. An IRL friend who outed him. Although I guess they're not friends anymore. And I wouldn't be friends with this guy. To be very clear. I think that would be very stupid on your end if you try to be friends with this guy. But I mean, do whatever you want. So here's him clarifying the most important thing. All right, we gotta remember, right? His dick wasn't a lie. Remember, guys, he has a big cock. All right, got a huge cock. Even though this is the most little dick energy I've ever seen in my entire life. Mom was a lie. I wanted to shit stir, and the fact that there's multiple streams on this is funny in and of itself. Internet isn't supposed to be serious. So here's the thing, right? You initially announced it remorsefully, and now because everyone's on your ass, you're trying to act like a badass and be like, I gotcha. What'd you expect? The internet wasn't supposed to be serious. Okay, yeah, you shouldn't take the internet serious. The fact of the matter is that for someone to lie about their mom dying, and two people who have either lost their own mother or know people who have lost their mother, like Jessica, I believe her husband lost his mother or father, one of the two. I'm sorry, I don't remember. You lied to this person. You lied to Matt Pitt. You lied to all these people that actually have lost their family members. The fact that, and you're telling all these detailed stories about your mom and how she died, and you planned it out for days. Bro, even if you were a known liar, one, who would believe, even me, I'm pretty jaded about the internet at this point. Why would I believe that you would lie about your mom dying? And two, even if I did think you were lying about your mom dying, what position am I to call you out for that? Imagine if I quote tweeted him and said, yeah, I don't think your mom actually died. What kind of back foot would that put me on? Bro, that would make me look fucking insane and unhinged, dog. There's no shot I would have fucking said that if I didn't think you were telling the truth. Like, yeah, no shit, people bought your crap. Oh, this is something he tweeted out. Celebrating someone that deactivated to get away for a bit to mourn the death of their mother is total Alex W. Can we get some Alex W's in the chat, please? Can we get some Alex W's? Overall, this dude is fucked since apparently some people donated to him and made art for him, and it screws me up so much more since I had some health scares happen with my mom and grandma. I mean, I don't want to get into it, but there's some people in my family that we've had some health scares recently, and yeah, things aren't looking good for some people in my family, bro. Like, people got shit to deal with, man. To lie about something like this is just like, you're like, I heard that he tried to say he's a sociopath or something. He's not a sociopath. You're an edgy fucking loser who needs attention. And by the way, this is the only attention I'm giving you. I'm not doing a fucking song on you. I'm not talking about you anytime after this. But I'll give you some attention right now. Let's talk about the shit Ghosty's done in the past that maybe not everyone's aware of. I was semi-aware of this stuff, but I never looked into it. Let's look into it. Now, he's willing to lie about his mom, right? I say we give him 0 charitability. It's time for the anti-charitability arc on this channel. How about that? How about we give him no charitability? I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Ghosty tried flirting with Psychros. He tried flirting with a lot of women, and women I know too. This is very bad quality, so I'll read it for you if you can't read it. Let's have a chat on Discord, a civil one. Aw, Little Piss Baby. This is in Raintism's chat, by the way. Little Piss Baby's still mad that Free left you. Had to have a friend dox someone just because you had a H attack that someone dated your e-girl. Have an H attack. Cry about it. I didn't say you doxed, retard. Your friend doxed. Have an H attack. And then he put something that got blurred out. So here, I believe he admits to doxing. Let's hear.
It happened between individuals with Raintism and all that, so I made like a parody account of Raintism. And all I did was repost him in his maid outfit that he posted himself publicly on his Twitter, which is still available.
So you admit, was that the only alt account of Raintism you did?
Yes. And
So
I
you admit-
I even owned up to him that was the alt account that I did in a call with him.
You had a call with Raintism?
Yeah, because the drama got so bad that we needed to all meet and make sure this other account wasn't run by Raintism.
What was this drama? This was in 2022, you said?
I believe so. This drama involved a person named... I'm not too sure if y'all want to censor this or whatever.
I'm familiar with it, yes.
Yes. They suicide baited or something like that.
Okay.
And Raintism, or not Raintism, but the person that ran that alt account found images of me posting on their Twitter of them like with scissors and stuff like that, like their own self-harm images.
Wait, maybe you said this already, but what did this have to do with Raintism?
Because the account had this on their profile. Here, I'll put it in the guest chat if that's all right.
Got you. All right, so I'm not going to say these accounts' names, but you thought that they were connected. People thought they were connected to harassers of Raintism?
They thought they were connected towards Raintism because they were posting like him from what people said.
So they thought that they thought they were Raintism?
Yes.
Pretending to be a harasser of Raintism?
Yes.
Okay. And how did you get pulled into this?
Because I had a parody account of Raintism that was kind of just like shit posting, like having his maid outfit costume posted, like pictures, and adding Bunk and Mango saying like, "Oh, I miss you, please come back," stuff like that, you know, cringy shit. And everyone thought it was all funny. Like it wasn't anything that bad at all. It's just kind of like, you know, how people had the faggy RFC posting, you know, that parody account, or like a Tipster parody account.
Yeah. Right.
Just shit posting like that. So it was.
Yeah. So,
just...
but my what I'm not understanding here is did you?
What video is this? This is apparently a clip. I was told by Tyrone. This is a clip of Ghosty admitting to doxing Raintism.
Account was Raintism, or why were you involved in this drama?
Oh, because Raintism had a problem with the whole thing, and I owned up to it to certain people, and they thought it was best that I apologized to Raintism, and I thought so too.
Okay. During that conversation, was there any talk about you doxing Raintism in his Twitch chat?
No, I don't believe so.
So, hold on. So Raintism didn't bring that up?
Not to me, no.
Okay. And you did not bring it up, obviously, because you wanted probably to keep this very secretive, right?
Yeah, I thought it was water in the bridge. Like, we kind of forgot about it.
Okay.
And then during one of Tipster's streams, I did see that someone posted about me because I had been on Tipster streams from time to time,
Mm-hmm.
and they posted, "Hey, Ghosty, will you admit to doxing Raintism and stuff like that?" So I kind of terminated that that chat.
Oh no.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't want to involve Tipster on that drama. I didn't want that to come to him because it was his YouTube chat.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So let me ask you this. Let's say someone, a YouTuber or somebody, came to you and asked you straight up, like, "Hey, I got no evidence, but Rangism told me you doxed him." What would you have said to that?
I would say, "Show me."
Show you the evidence? Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, in a sense, you would probably have, like, you wanted to keep this as secret as possible. Were you worried that this would come back to haunt you?
Yes, but not lately at all because I thought he had forgot about it.
Okay. So, was that the only conversation you and Rangism had at that point? That last one?
Yes,
Would you want to have another conversation with Rangism?
I would. I would want to apologize to him and own up to my actions.
So let's do this right now. All right, Rantism is not here. He doesn't. I asked Rantism if he wanted to come on to talk to you. He said he wants nothing to do with you, but he might do like a separate thing to explain his side of the story. So, if Rantism was right here, what would you say?
I'm sorry, Raintism, that I harassed you and made you feel uncomfortable, and I doxed you in your Twitch chat. I understand you don't want anything to do with me. I just want to say I'm sorry, and I won't ever contact you again.
All right, where are we at here? So, so we talked about.
Okay, so there he is admitting to doxing Raintism in his chat. We also have DMs between him and Psych where he admits it as well. What happened? What do you mean? Your tweet. Now, I'm taking Psych's word for this, that this is Ghosty's account. Psych's never given me a reason to not believe her, so take that for what you will. Well, I did dox someone as in reveal their hometown and state, but it was about 2 years ago, and I was trying to get an own on them. It was really fucking dumb. Tipster asked me about it, and I owned up to it. I'm not in Tipster's server or friends with him anymore, sadly. It just fucking sucks, Jesus. Yep, it was a dumb thing I did, and I'm paying the price now. How the fuck did this come to light? No idea. He asked for my Twitch randomly and then asked that question. So yeah, he has doxed people before. He's doxed Raintism before, at least. By the way, this is Ghosty, and to clarify, I'm not doxing him. This is from a Shockmouth stream. He shows up on his own on the thing. So if he tries to claim that I'm doxing his face, it's public. It's on a public stream. Anybody can go see it. Here's him getting turned down by Polis. Hey, what you doing? Not much. What do you mean? Miss you world, what every chance. I really don't know. I literally have no feelings for you. I won't. I'm just saying I have zero feelings for you. Sorry, man. So, damn. Got turned down by Paulus. And he apparently got turned down by every single girl I ever know he's tried to flirt with on, in the community, which is most of the women in the community, apparently, which is kind of funny. This is him telling Clancy, be older. Gross. Sorry if that came off weird. Now, that's one DM. He claims he was drunk and joking. I gave him benefit of the doubt in the past. I'm not going to anymore. If anybody wants to call him a pedo, I literally don't care anymore. This guy lied about his mom dying. If anyone wants to think he's a pedo, I think that's totally fair. Plus, I never saw these DMs. Simp for Clancy, but in all seriousness, you really like Clancy? This is Blair. Yes, same. Wait, you said you were joking. I did? Yes, my bad. Well, shit. Clancy's a good guy. I want to know more about him. That was on the 15th of last year. Wow, it's been... I don't know, but I was drunk when I said that and playing a game, so I didn't really mean that I like Clancy in that way. Well, it's a good thing you had 10 days to think about that, huh, buddy? Dude, what? Oh, UA, underage. Oh, wait, how old are you? 24. This guy is 20... By the way, this guy's like 25 years old. So anyone saying, oh, he's a teenager, he's young, he's not. He's a full-grown adult. He's only 3 years younger than me. I thought you were like 15. He acts like that. No, dude, that's why I barely talk to Clancy in that way. I don't even like sexual jokes, but you already supposedly made one. So here's Ghosty. So I think the takeaway from this is that Ghosty is a liar, a doxer, potential pedophile, and just scum of the earth, basically. And look, thankfully I didn't get close to him, so it didn't really impact me that much. But I can feel for the people that he did lie to. I feel for people that have lost family members before, and I have lost family members before. Thankfully, no one as close as my parents, but I have lost family members before. And it's rough, and I feel for anyone that has. And I can't imagine losing mine. And to lie about that, to me, shows such an amount of disrespect to your own mother. And I think why people fell for it, even people who knew about his past shit, I think why they fell for it was simply because I think we have, obviously, people have different, histories with their parents. Some people have trauma with their parents. Some people don't even have a mom. Most people love their mom. Especially between a boy and a mother. That bond is so strong. So for someone to lie about his mom being dead is absolutely ridiculous. So, yeah. But yeah, we're never gonna talk about Ghosty again. He's not getting a song on him. And I gave him the intention for that little bit so I could bring back up all the dumb shit he's done in the past. I'm sure there's even more of it, and I'm sure now recording has gone over it, or they will go over it. We're removing his name from the title, and we're not mentioning that guy again. He made a tweet about me dying while I was making him nuggets. So true. So very true. I'm going through awful times without, and that's why I fell for a situation. It's a sense of comfort. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people going through a lot of tough times, and a lot of people that confided in him, and that he confided into, even though he didn't really. So yeah. Yeah, the internet's not serious, but at the same time, there's shit that you just don't lie about, bro. Like, do you think if I came on stream right now and said, hey, I got cancer, guys, I'm trying to raise $1,000, and you think if people were like, oh shit, he doesn't actually have cancer, why'd he raise $1,000? You think people don't have a right to be mad about that? No, the difference is to gain money. And you know what? In a way, if you at least tried to raise money through your fucking stupid story about your mom, at least you tried to benefit off of that. But you're so pathetic. All you wanted was attention for people to believe. Like, yeah, no shit, people are gonna believe you. That's such a ridiculous, fucking insane lie that someone would make in the first place. Oof. We're down to the final part of the stream. How long have we been live for? It's been a while since I've done a solo stream. It's been so long since I've done a stream on my own without any additional callers. It's so fucking wild to me. Sorry, excuse me. Even if someone didn't believe him, did he expect anyone to say it? That's my point. It's like, if you don't believe that, like, why the fuck? Like, like, that puts you on such an insane back foot. Your mom didn't really die. It's like, what the fuck? That would be such an insane thing to accuse someone of doing, right? Like, you lied about your mom's death, but I guess that's the community we're in, I guess. People can lie about their mom's death. The next time somebody's mom dies, don't believe them, alright? Question them. Hey, show me the picture of your mom's body. Show me a video of you checking her pulse, buddy. I'm not sure if your mom's actually dead. I was like, what the fuck? How would you accuse someone that you're lying about your mother's death? That's so unhinged. But, yeah, I guess that's a thing. Show me the body, bitch. Yeah, exactly, Teddy. I'm gonna be right back, okay? Let me, do I still have the text? Okay, yeah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. Yo, I am back. All right. So, I still got energy. We still got time. Let's cover Kwite. Now, I'm not going to go into any details. Actually, let me hit up Bunk, see if he's still awake. Let's see. Because I know Bunk's got some info on this shit, dude. Bunk. But yeah, I'm not used to being alone. It's been a while. It's been a while since I did a solo stream. Feels abnormal. Yo, you up? Question mark. All right, let's go through this shit. Oh yeah, let me turn back on my webcam and turn this image. Get this shit off the screen. There we go. By the way, after we do the Kwite stuff, if I still got energy, I think I'll play some video games. I downloaded Atomic Heart. What do you guys want to see? Okay, if I do play, what do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see me play more Hogwarts Legacy? Or do you want me to just try out that Atomic Hearts thing? Hogwarts Legacy. Atomic Heart. Or whatever it's called. Alright, you guys can decide. Alright? Alright, let's see. Let's get Ghosty off here because he's actually. Look, I'm no looker, okay? I'm not the most attractive guy in the world, but I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about that. Just the twit longer. By the way, Bunk has been doing research into this, so if you don't subscribe to Bunk, make sure you do. If someone can get a link to this channel, I would appreciate that. Mike, if a song is ever made on me, I want you to use Remember Me from Coco. Remember me. Go into collar. Alright, Bunk is gonna join us now. Yo, what's up?
Hey, what's up, my dude?
Nothing
Oh
much,
boy,
man.
are we talking about the Kwite shit?
Yeah, I just finished covering Ghosty and Tipster.
Oh yeah, Ghosty's really big brain for just lying, just spreading misinformation about his mother on the internet.
Dude, when
Like,
I spread misinformation about my mom, so
Real,
based.
dude. Holy shit, bro. Okay, whew, there's
Yeah.
a lot to go down with the Kwite allegations. I don't know. Have you read the tweet longer?
I'm gonna read it now live, so I don't know if you.
Okay.
I don't know how you want to
Gotcha.
structure this. If I read it and then you can interject with any info or whatever.
Okay, so the twit longer, to be honest with you, the twit longer is really fucking dry. It's about, I don't know, ballpark it like 9 paragraphs. I want to say 9, 10. But it's insanely fucking dry. What's important is that if you read the twit longer, none of this will be substantiated whatsoever. Every single thing is completely unsubstantiated.
Okay.
Have you seen any of the screenshots, any of the evidence concerning it?
No, I don't. All I have is this twit longer. I don't have any of the additional shit.
Okay. So the screenshots are linked right beneath the twit longer.
Okay.
They're only screenshots between them and Kwite, just showing that they interacted interpersonally. I don't even know why they redacted their name out of them, because allegedly this is the same person who is making the twit longer. Like, I don't know why you'd redact the name out. But yeah, that's Kwite's Discord account. And,
Why is
they are accurate in their assessment.
Why is he
that
Richard
far.
Nixon?
Yeah, he's Richard Nixon because he fucking.
Wait, is his face docs in this?
Also, so I'm scrolling it right now. It used to be. I know it fucking used to be. And it, like, I've gone out and I've I suppose it's kind of like already out there. You can kind of like 100% suss it out. But yeah, this is face docs. He like actually got like legit face docs, which is like super fucked.
Oh.
The really interesting thing about the face docs is that throughout the twit longer, you can see that they said that they pressured Kwite into allowing them to take photos. Well, they don't say it explicitly. They just said that they like asked repeatedly. I don't know if they ever used pressured, but that you'll essentially get that, right? Kwite didn't want photos of them being taken. Obviously, they're very secretive with their face, whatnot, and they were pressured super hard into taking a picture with this person under the idea that it would never be posted. It would just be like for memories, whatever. And they just posted it anyway. They just posted it alongside the twit longer. There's no reason for it to be alongside the twit longer. It wouldn't prove anything because like you'd have to verify that it's just face docs and like it doesn't fucking matter, right?
Mhm.
The big thing is none of this is substantiated because all the screenshots, it only shows them interpersonally interacting. It shows Kwite behaving another behavior. The big claims that are made is that Kwite was dead named them, emotionally abused them, called them slurs, gaslit, which I believe is emotionally abused. I don't know how the fuck that those two are different.
Yeah.
And raped them. That's the TLDR that they provide within their twit longer. It's the very bottom.
Yeah, I can see
These
raped, emotionally abused, dead named, called slurs, and gaslit.
There is no substantiation for the dead naming thing, to my knowledge, whatsoever. I've talked to
Okay.
people who know Kwite, very, very personally know Kwite, who are talking with Kwite as I spoke with them. And for called slurs, this one seems to be pretty within the ballpark. Now, the context for them being called slurs is this person, this Orion individual. That's how I'll be referring to them. That's what they go by off Twitter. This Orion individual ended up leaking Kwite's personal trauma to YouTube, which is the context for the dyke comment. That's where that comes out. They called them a dyke. Obviously slur, kind of yikesy, but also they intentionally outed Kwite's trauma and their own personal struggles onto YouTube for no fucking reason whatsoever. Or no good reason, let's say. This Orion person has a very interesting past as well, which I guess we'll go into after the next claims. Dead naming is never substantiated. Emotionally abused and gaslit. They say that they never necessarily could substantiate this at all. And on top of that, the way that they justify the idea they were emotionally abused is because they have BPD and autism. Now, I don't have BPD, but I do have autism. I do interact with a lot of people with BPD. There is no interaction that you will have with somebody that all of a sudden becomes abuse or becomes gaslighting because you are like autistic or have BPD. There's no interaction where at the surface of it, it's fine, it's all good, but now it's like become gaslighting because of the autism. Now you might be more likely to maybe fall for like gaslighting, right? But that doesn't like the action would remain the same. So for example, if I have an interaction with you, this is something that they cite as an example for manipulation. If I have like an interaction with you and I'm like, MikeTheBike, hey, can you like get me into like YouTuber circles? Like you have connections to people. Like, can you like get me into YouTuber circles, right? That's just me asking you something. That's not going to become manipulation.
Yeah.
That's a normal interaction. Anybody else that's into that's just me requesting something. They cite it as manipulation because they have autism and BPD. That's not how that works. For me, it seems like manipulation has to have some kind of dishonest element to it, and it has to be done maliciously. There seems to be three elements. Like you're psychologically, You're psychologically like priming somebody to do something. It's dishonest and it's manipulative. It's gonna be like those three things. That's what constitutes manipulating somebody, right? There is no dishonesty in any of this, right? Like the only thing they say is that they claim that Kwite like said that they didn't say things, which they admit that they have a faulty memory within these posts, which means I have no fucking clue how you think that you have a correct recollection of things if you admit that you have a faulty memory. It could be the case that he just didn't say those things. You would have no ability to substantiate any of that on their own. They already discredit themselves as a witness. But insofar as like the requests to like get them into YouTuber circles and things, this is just textbook not manipulation. It's just asking somebody for something. There's no dishonest element to any of this. The really interesting thing is that all of this, every single one of these claims, it can only be backed by a mediator between a confrontation between Kwite and this Orion person. Now, this confrontation occurs like with only 3 people, okay? It's Kwite, it's Orion, and it's this person named Lord Bunge. All right? Lord
Yeah,
Bunge.
I know Lord Bung or Bunge because he's done a
Or
lot of
Lord
animation.
Lord Bunge. I don't know. I've heard it I pronounce it wrong sometimes. Lord Dung, okay? So, Lord Dung, here's a couple of really interesting things, because now we're hinging on his word. I think it's kind of important that whenever you hinge yourself on somebody's word, you take a look at the things that they have either lied about in the past or be truthful to in the past, or their ability to track the truth with their given what do you call it, comments about things. So one thing is that they were behind the scenes quite heavily involved in the Slazo things, as in they were like kind of blackballing Slazo in between like the like YouTuber meets and shit. While there were rumors that Slazo had raped the Che individual, if you remember from all the way back
Yeah,
when.
I do. I remember that shit.
They never commented on it publicly, though. So that's one thing in their favor. They never made comments on it publicly. But also, on top of that, the accuser, Orion, was heavily involved with this person, Lord Bunge, in a, what do you call it, more substantial way than just being friends with them. Like, they were, like, involved. It doesn't appear to be the case anymore. I can link you the tweet for where I get this reference if you'd like to.
Sure.
Where somebody else claims to currently be dating the individual. There's the tweet that I linked for it. They're also currently employing Orion as of this date, to my knowledge. They are currently employing them as an artist. So whenever you bring this to me and you say, okay, well, the only evidence I have of somebody raping somebody is the word of their employer who is close to them for a long period of time, I'm going to say it's bullshit, right? I'm going to say that's kind of really low evidence. That's a very low threshold of evidence. Now, this would just make me kind of like 52, like 48 on Kwite being a rapist, right? Very like a very subtle leading maybe towards him being a rapist, just because there's certain substantiation of that, and there's like 2 people's word, right? Like some really low point of evidence, right? The big thing though for me, the really big thing that I learned when looking into all of this is that this Orion person has brought allegations against Kwite in the past, and none of these ever mentioned rape. And on top of that, there was no claims or no rumors about Kwite having raped somebody up until maybe, say, a week ago. Orion person went repeatedly out of their way to bring allegations against Kwite of them being hostile towards them, were the main allegations, right? They're just being like a generally shitty friend. And they kept bringing these allegations out until all of a sudden, now we're bringing out that there's rape that was never aforementioned. There was no rumors of it, nothing of that nature. And that leads me to believe this person probably, right, more likely than not, is kind of trying to character assassinate Kwite. I feel like there's a pretty big motive there. Now, I've also talked to a couple of these people. This Orion person doesn't seem to be insanely stable either. Now, one thing that Orion claims that is kind of important when talking about these allegations is they claim to Michael Alberto on Twitter, I don't know if you've seen it, that the police are involved due to the statute of limitations being expired. Now, it is not public where this took place, but from what Kwite has testified to, this would be a correct claim had it been the case from the state that Kwite claims that they met in. What else? What else am I kind of missing on? I don't know. So I have a big thing of notes right now that I'm looking through to make sure I'm remembering everything correctly.
Right.
I just jotted down like all my notes while I was talking to people who had involved within it, and then while I was doing research on this.
Well, you basically, like, the general gist of it is that it seems like the vast majority of the claims have been largely over-exaggerated, and there's like not really any proof for the more serious claims.
The thing is, there isn't even, I wouldn't even necessarily say it's the case that they even like had intercourse, and that's because of other things that I've seen. But there's a lot of things that I can't tell you because it's just not public. Like, it just isn't public, and I made my best effort to keep things that aren't public not public. Now, I do know that Kwite is currently working on a response. I believe this was just put out today. I knew this like maybe a day or 2 ago. I know he is working with people in order to ensure that it's a good response, but the public's opinion definitely hinges on that.
Yeah.
I think the really big thing that I would like to point out with all of these allegations is that to call back to previous allegations in the group with
Oh,
Slazo.
Uh,
Yeah.
Hold on. Yo, shout out to Augie for the raid.
Oh, hello, Augie viewers. Hi, how are you doing? We're talking about how Kwite has raped everybody. He's
Yeah,
actually
we're
just
talking
raped
about
everyone.
Quite the confirmed
So-
rapist. Not true. Not true. Not true.
So if you recall back, this group of people, Kwite, Orion, I'm Alex, Blues Dank, Wild Spartans, King Anna, Che, Lord Bunge, Slazo, right? Hyojin, Cyclone. These people previously had allegations, very, very famous allegations. Allegations against Slazo. Now, as I'm standing right now, I believe that there was more evidence at the time to prove that Slazo was a rapist than there is Kwite right now. Now, does it say that Kwite is completely innocent? No, it doesn't. What I am going to say is that any attempt to call him guilty is wildly unfounded, especially considering the instability of Orion, their past with making claims about Kwite that never included these rape allegations, the fact that these rape allegations have only come up a week ago, and the fact that the only evidence corroborating these allegations is their employer, who was previously involved with them, saying, "Trust me, bro."
Right.
I think that I kind of sway towards these kind of being bullshit. It could be the case that I'm completely wrong on that. That could be true. A lot hinges on Kwite's response, but from what I've seen, it doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, a lot of what they said seems to be completely unfounded. The emotional manipulation allegations seem to completely false. The most they ever say to substantiate those is like that they were love bombed, which I don't even know if I accept that as a legitimate form of something. I feel like most people are kind of insane when they say that.
I think you can love bomb someone, but I think it's a stretch to call that like abuse.
Yeah, I think you can show somebody a large amount of affection at one time, right? I just don't think that's abusive, right? Like if I like, for example, take somebody out on like a really nice date at one point in time, like that's showing a large amount of affection at one time. I just don't know if that's necessarily manipulation.
Yeah.
Like again, there has to be some kind of dishonest element to manipulation, I feel like.
Yeah. Of course.
The entire thing again is pretty unfounded. I wish I could share it more, but also I made commitments to certain people to not share it. Too many
No,
things
yeah.
that aren't
If
gonna be
anybody,
public,
okay, so
or
I
are
know
not
you're
public
gonna
upon
go over
large group. Yeah.
this stuff on your stream. So if you want, I think you're a mod in my chat. If you want, link your channel and hey, if you guys want to see more details, Bunk's been investigating this Kwite stuff. So make sure you sub to him.
This has been my little tism subject. Hold on, I need to actually pull up your stream. I don't look at chat and ever on any stream that I'm on because it's always AIDS as fuck. I love chat, but they're always AIDS as fuck.
I like looking at chat, especially this is
No,
like
but,
the
chat
first.
on your own stream is like wildly different. Have you ever gone on like somebody else's stream, MikeTheBike, and like just seen how like insane chat can be sometimes?
Yeah, that's what makes it fun.
That's what makes it interesting, you know.
But no, yeah, like yeah. Make sure you guys subscribe to Bunk. Also, did a Bunky? My brain is fucked up. Did Augie play my song? Because if not, I can show everyone in chat the new song.
Yeah, there you go. I might cover this on stream in a little bit. I'm gonna be doing a news stream soon, probably this weekend. But yeah, that's basically the rundown of the Kwite allegations. I don't give very high credence either way, but I would lean towards Kwite probably not have raped this person. They probably did call this person a dyke, though. I'd say that they probably did do that. That's something I would say.
All right, cool.
Just considering what this person has done, I wouldn't doubt they whipped out some pretty epic slurs. Okay.
Oh, true. All right. Well, thanks for joining, Bunk. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to bed. Peace, my dude.
All right. Well, guys, I'm unfortunate to tell y'all. Yeah, the song was great. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay. Shout out to Augie for playing my song. I honestly, big shout out to Pimpin' Pete. If you don't follow him on Twitter, follow him. He wrote the lyrics, so biggest shout out to him. Obviously, the art for the thumbnail was done by Psych. Amazing work from her. You'll want to watch the video. It's my first well, since the Bunty video. It's my first lyric video because there's a lot of lyrics. There's a lot of hits on different people, and you're gonna want to see the lyrics to really get the full experience. Wait, you don't write the lyrics? I write the lyrics for some of the songs, but like stuff that like rap songs, I don't write rap music, right? I don't write rap lyrics. Pimpin' Pete helps me with a lot of songs, but for rap stuff, I needed Pimpin' Pete's help. So he wrote that song for me, but I did give him all like the bullet points I wanted to touch on, all the things I specifically wanted to say, and then I did some changes to the lyrics to fit what I wanted more from it. So it's like a collaborative effort. It did take me a while to record all the vocals because, again, I don't really rap, so I had to really practice that shit out. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. You guys did. We already went through the what about the flamenco song? Did you write the lyrics for the first flamenco song, the Leave Those Kids Alone? I wrote those, but I mean those aren't complicated. For the Stan one, Pimpin' Pete did write that, so shout out to him for that. I will always mention in the description who wrote the lyrics, whether it's both of us or if it's mainly him or if it was me. So you can always see in the description of all of my songs who wrote what. But yeah, I did already go over the Tipster stuff. I went over that earlier in the stream. I went over the Ghosty stuff. We were over that, and we just finished talking about the Kwite stuff. But at this point, I don't really have anything else to talk about. So I still got energy. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna play Hogwarts Legacy. This is also a drinking stream. So if anybody wants to see me take shots, I'm doing $10 a shot. I will obviously cut myself off if I think I'm gonna fucking die. But yeah. Oh, Plushman is calling in. Yo, what's up, Plushman?
Yo, what's up? What is up, Chad?
What's
oh,
up,
hold on.
bro?
I gotta fucking refresh because holy shit, apparently I can't see the chat. No?
Bro.
That's literally impossible. Okay. But anyway, so what's up, Chad? What's up everybody else that is here right now?
Dying on stream is good content. I am
so true, Teddy.
I'm an epic gamer. I don't know what you're talking about, okay? Why are you laughing?
I think that's funny.
Not funny. Gamer. You don't
Okay.
understand how great I am at video, okay? I'm not just good at Kingdom Hearts,
30.
okay?
What's up, Rylan? What's up, Cheesy Thick? Like the stream more retards. So true, long face. I actually agree with this point.
So true. Like the stream.
Yeah,
But yeah,
exactly.
if you guys are wondering about more parody content, because I know that's what most people subscribe to me for, you can expect another parody at the end of next month. I'll tell you guys now, I'm working on a big project. It's basically a parody album. It will have 15 songs. And 3 of those songs, it'll have 15 parodies and 1 original song that I worked with Gokunaru on.
Ooh.
And that'll be out by April or May. So, yeah,
That's cool.
keep an eye out for that. Yeah, 15 songs. 3 of them will have been released. This is one of the 3 that I'm releasing. And those are all the details I'm going to give for now. Gokunaru, yes, I did work with Gokunaru. He commissioned me to do an original song.
Okay. And what's up, Teddy? I didn't see you there, buddy. I'm just saying. I didn't see you in the chat, so that's unfortunate.
So true.
So true, Tabs.
It's Taps in chat. Guys, I need a favor from all of y'all, alright? Tell Taps to go to class, okay?
So, wait, it's like fucking. What time is it for her, actually?
I don't even see Taps in chat right now.
I do.
Fuck.
She just called us losers.
Is my chat not used to having so many people in it? Ah, I almost dropped my shot glass. That would have been so terrible.
Oh no. Anyways.
Alright, you guys are about to
fucking follow me,
join me on the
okay.
story of MikeTheBike.
Okay.
One of my oldest ancestors.
Yeah.
Random bars, LMAO. What do you mean?
Man, this goes hard.
Oh, nice round. Did you go to random bar or did you? Oh, okay. No.
Yep.
But no, yeah, I did see the Tipster section of Augie's stream. That shit was pretty good. I did use some of that for my own segment, but I had a lot of my own points because apparently Tipster wanted to appeal to authority for anime. Well, good for him. I am a huge anime fan. I've seen many anime. so I know exactly what I'm talking about. And I can tell you guys, the moment I saw that character, I also thought it was a loli or Shota, I guess. I thought it was a loli. But yeah.
That's crazy.
Face taps. Why can't I see taps? Maybe I gotta refresh my chat.
That's wow. I guess YouTube is just like not letting you see taps.
True. Taps is banned, I guess.
Yeah, taps is just banned for the MikeTheBike eyes, dude.
Bro, this is why taps, bro. They hating on my homie taps. I can end this poll because people voted for Hogwarts Legacy. Taps just disappeared.
Tipster's a fake weeb. Actually, true.
I don't know about that.
We don't know. We don't know.
No.
Ugh.
I'm gonna lower the volume of the game. Why can't I call some? Okay, taps. Why is it the first thing I see from you? Leaving commentary is based.
So
What's
true,
up, Zip
Zap.
Zap? Well, I
She's
will say
after it.
this, since I was mentioning
right.
the parody album, some songs will be about topics outside of the commentary community. Specifically, I've got some songs. Ads will run shortly. You know what, guys? It's late. You guys don't want to see ads, right? We'll skip the ads. No ads for you guys right now. All right, no ads right now. But next time, I'm letting them run.
Oh man.
I don't even know what this fucking guy asked me.
I don't know.
Why should I spend my time on a
No, put 20 ads for the losers. So true. Everyone will come back. It takes time. Tip won't handle his own tip. Damn true. Yeah, I already went over the tipster stuff. I explained like my thoughts in it. Are you streaming on Twitch? I might stream on Twitch on Sunday. I stream on Twitch every Zip Zap. Let's not do that. All right, guys. All right, guys. It's time for Taps to go to class, I think.
Yes. Come on, Zip Zap. W is a zap.
No.
Oh.
No! I mean, it wasn't a complete one, so you guys still lost.
W.
I've been enjoying Hogwarts Legacy. I like it. All right, Taps, go to class.
Heil. Whoa. Whoa. What the fuck? How could you do that, Mike?
Oh,
Silence and stuff
Babs,
like that.
subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Babs. I did mention you in my song. I don't know if you saw. It was pretty funny.
Based?
Honestly, yeah, Pim and Pete knocked it out the park. That song is definitely one of my best, hands down, I think.
Yeah.
Ice Cube, good one. Zip Zap. How about you? How about you call in and tell me how you really feel, huh, buddy?
Is there anything special about the wand?
Let me get your true feelings.
Yeah. Tell us what you really mean.
It won't grant special powers to the caster, no.
God, I can't believe I'm staying up to 1:30 a.m.
It's like
on a
2:30
MikeTheBike
a.m.
stream.
for me. I'm only gonna be live for another 30 minutes because it's about to be 3 a.m.
You don't want to be streaming on 3 a.m., dude.
Well, it's not.
It's scary.
I got a baby shower to go tomorrow, so you know I don't want to be
That's
up too
scary.
late.
That's fucking scary, dude. A baby
You're-
shower? Ugh.
You know what? Hey, Augie viewers, did you know that Plushman likes pee? How about that?
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Continue searching the owlery.
One would think.
Anyways.
However, the headmaster does not take
Yeah, that's right.
kindly to
Retract
the
those
reports
messages, Zip Zap.
about the place. Also,
Yeah,
I
if she
have
does it, then that
found
means we get to have free commissions from her.
fresh set of eyes and a bright
Hey,
mind.
you can
Ayo,
just like,
baby is coming. It's not my baby. You people.
dude, if we could just
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must
we gotta gaslight Zip Zap, okay? All right, in order to gaslight Zip Zap, we have to we'll look for you know, of her saying slurs and just like, you know, it's easy. It's very fucking easy, man.
True. So yeah, if you guys aren't, are you retarded? What are you talking about?
I think she's talking about me.
Oh yeah, no, you are.
Yeah, I actually am.
Hashtag bring back Taps. Taps could always come on a alt. Dude, right on cue, bro.
What's up, trans Augie? How you doing, trans Augie?
No, that's not trans Augie. It's trans.
I know.
Well, we can't say that either, I guess.
Oh yeah, true. Because that person's a freak.
I'm so glad my facial hair grows back fast. That way I don't
You
like.
kind of almost look like a baby at first without the facial hair.
I got a baby face. What can I say?
Yeah.
I'm a very youthful man. Okay.
What
Vodka
good
is a funny thing. Well, I've been doing shots of Bailey's, salted caramel Bailey's. Very, very good. Very tasty. And I also specifically picked that because it has low alcohol content, and I didn't want to do because thankfully someone donated $50 at the start, so I didn't want to shout out humor donate 50 at the start, so I didn't want to be fucking wasted while talking about the drama. The most normal person that interacts with the community. I think I'm pretty normal, Zipzap. All right, you. Okay, let's not bring up the things you say, Zipzap. All right, because your level of normalcy will significantly drop. All right, let's not bring up. All right. Let's not bring up stuff, okay?
Hey, let's not bring up your racism. What
Jesus Christ.
What is his name, dude?
And what is that accusation?
Aren't you dating Doc?
I'm the most normal one? Definitely not Teddy.
No, I agree with Teddy. He's normal.
Yeah, good one, buddy.
I mean, he's like the completely normal person around this fucking community. Somehow. Some fucking how, dude.
Cap Zip Zap, true tomato. By the way, Tomato, who's your co-host? Right now it's Plushman, but anyone in my server can join callers if they want. As long as they're 18 plus, that is.
Yeah, as long as you're legal age.
I think you're in this server, Zip Zap, so you can call on. I don't know if Tomato Man's in here, but I'll send him an invite.
I think he's in this server too. I just know. I know it.
By the way, once the album's out, I'm gonna be back to not like every single day streaming. Yo, what's up, Tomato Man?
Speaking of the devil.
You know, of course I'm in the server, man.
Based. I don't like going on streams. Why, Zip Zap? Just don't say anything bad.
Oh, wait.
Is it that hard?
What
about 17 plus?
Stream?
I just personally don't like doing drinking streams and having minors in the call. It's just a personal thing. But
yeah,
I will say this: once I do release the album, I will be back to doing YouTube, not full time like every single day, but like 4 times a week streams, a song every week or two, and then I will make my server public, and I do plan on making starting my own little SMP, nothing serious, but just a little something on like I want to start building a community of my own, right?
Yeah,
like,
that's fair.
Honest to God, I know like most of you guys know me for shilling in Augie's chat. I don't really like doing that, but I feel like at my current size, that's the only way I can like really, you know, and I know Augie doesn't mind, right? He doesn't care that I do that. He's always been super chill about me doing that. He's never complained to me about it. But I know it's not an issue with him. It's just personally, I don't like having to shill to get the views, but it's what I kind of have to do at my level until I start building my own community. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I think that's fair, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Anyway, Mike, I liked the parody. I liked every single sneak diss in there.
Oh, thank you.
Especially the one about Abby Flabby. Loved it.
I do. Wait, what?
I hate Abby Blackbird so
much. I don't
much.
recall saying that. I did put I do so Pip and Pete wrote it and he unintentionally like structured it the way I would have wanted it because he put all of the more personal disses that most people wouldn't get, but
right
like people that know, he put it right at the end.
Like the Kales one, ooh.
The Kales one and the Avery one, bro.
The Avery one went like that's far back so far.
Yeah,
dude,
did you guys like the little Easter eggs like Flamenco saying okay after I mention him?
Okay.
Okay.
You sound like Oracle. Okay.
Also, there's if anyone wants to look for the other Easter eggs, there's Bunty King saying I'm a cuck and laughing. There's Keemstar. There's Keemstar laughing, and there's Matt Pitt laughing.
Dude,
that's just great. 10 out of 10 song.
Thank you,
actually,
man.
I really loved it. I really loved it.
So
I actually played it like 5 fucking times, dude.
I actually intended to work on that over time, but my hand got like so my hand's like fucked up basically. I got like tendonitis in my left hand. I know I mentioned it to you off stream, but I'm just saying it because now I'm on stream. My hand got fucked up, and so I really was just not in the mood to record anything. But I was like, well, I do want to release it at the end of the month. So I literally I started recording it a while ago, but I re-recorded everything and started working on it like I think on Wednesday I finally started recording on it, and I finished it yesterday, and then I added the Easter eggs today and did the lyric video today. So
Ah, okay.
I worked as fast as I could, and I noticed when it uploaded, some of the lyrics didn't stay on at the beginning of the video, but for the most part, I think it worked out.
Yeah.
I want a Fleetwood Mac parody song. That'd be fun.
Happy and Kills and every should
You know
fucking
what?
themselves.
You know what? Fuck it. Since you guys are so since you guys have decided to watch me at this time, I'll tell you guys the set list right now, and I'll tell you what each parody is on. Fuck it. Sneak peek.
Oh, sneak peek.
I'm on all of them.
Well, actually, I did ask you to be on. I did ask you indirectly to be on one.
I'm still down.
Yeah. So the first song on the first track in the set list, you guys have heard it. It's Without Me. The second track is, and you guys have heard it if you watched Doc streams, China Grove, which is a Spurg Alert parody.
A fucking
Hell yeah.
amazing, by the way.
Thank you. 3, Keep Forgetting, featuring Jada, a Smaggle parody.
Ooh. Okay.
Cold as Ice.
We love Jada.
Cold as Ice, a Zero parody. Father and Son, a Destiny and Mr. Girl parody.
Amazing.
I Ran So Far Away, a President Sunday parody. Feel Good
Very good.
Inc., a Salvo parody, and that's going to feature Dave, Dead on Dave.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay.
Square Dance, a Brantley Keene parody with sneak disses at a specific piss drinker.
Ah. Ooh.
I wonder who that is.
I wonder. I wonder.
Now, there's one song that I don't know what to use for a topic yet, but I want to do this song. I just always wanted to do the song. So I'm going to do the song, but I got to figure out what the topic is still. And that's Brian Storm by Arctic Monkeys, but I don't know what to do it on yet.
Ooh.
Cracker Island by Gorillaz on Hassan and Vosh's Community.
Cracker.
Eminence Front, a parody on Red Pill Community. Spiderwebs, a parody on Kit Boga's on the scam callers that Kit Boga talks to. So I'm
Love
trying to
those.
do stuff a little outside of our community.
Yeah. Okay.
Humble, a Nicholas Diorio parody. Unholy, featuring Jada, a Tipster parody.
Oh god.
Oh
And
no.
then Business, featuring Jada and Tomato Man, which will be a parody about, it'll just be kind of like the first parody where it's a general parody, not a specific topic. For this one, it's basically going to be a song about how I'm back, and I'm going to be doing parodies outside of the community as well. And
Hell
then the
yeah,
final
dude.
song is the original song that I did for Goku Naru.
Gonna be amazing. All of it.
Oh fucking yeah, dude.
So this
I'd agree.
album is going to be called the Mike the Bike Show. It is there's 3 Eminem songs in here. They're all from the Eminem Show. And the reason why I decided to go through with this whole concept is because this is basically my second break. So this is what I'm considering like my 3rd season of my channel, basically. And so that it's the 3rd season. This was from Eminem's 3rd album, well, official album. So yeah, that's pretty much my mindset on the whole thing. Sleepy is working on the thumbnail art as we speak, and it's turning out really good. And there will be lyric videos for each of these coming out. I'll basically let the audience vote which one of these comes out first after the album comes out. So basically, there will be 3 songs that come out. Those will be the 3 Eminem songs. Then each song will come out every week after with their own lyric video. So I'll have content for 14 weeks after this shit's done.
Yeah, dude. Holy shit, man.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we got planned here. There's also going to be a couple of skits, kind of like what Eminem used to have. I don't want to spoil who's going to feature in those skits yet, because, one, I don't know if they'll end up doing it, because they did tell me they would be on it, but, you know, sometimes scheduling gets all complicated. But,
okay.
Yeah, we got a lot of skits in there, kind of like what Eminem used to do. yeah, so there's a lot of plans for this channel. Like I said, once the whole album's out, I'm gonna start doing streams every 3 to 4 times a week. So I'll be back semi full time. Obviously, I would do this full time if I made enough money to do that. Not the situation I'm in, but yeah, we'll be back doing semi full time, a video every week or two, and I still plan to do those video essays on the Kingdom Hearts series. But that probably
Okay.
won't be for a while. When are you going to make a Pepper Coyote Blast Radius Vosh parody? I don't even know what that is. Mike the Bike X Abby Blackbird. Now that is
Fuck, you just reminded
that
me
is
that I still.
that is a nightmarish combination. I should ban you, but I'm in a good mood, so I will not ban you.
Fuck, Mike, you just reminded me that I still needed to do my fucking Borderlands 1. Jesus Christ, man. I'm still
Nice.
working on that. I wanna just tear my hair out of how fucking stupid the first game story is.
How much are your song commissions? So I'm not taking any song commissions now because I am kind of too busy to take them. But when I do them, they're like $150 with a $25 down payment. So it's $150 total, $25 up front. Once I get you the product, you give me the other $125.
What the fuck?
Well, you were gonna say something, Tomato? I'm sorry, I cut you off.
I don't even remember. I just know this album's gonna be great, everybody. I'm happy to be on a song. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be the best song. That's all I'm gonna say.
Dude, I'm hype. I'm super hyped for the Dave one too. I've already seen the lyrics for his part. It's looking like it's gonna be really great.
Just make sure you give me a good part where I can like just fucking go off on people.
Well, the part I'm planning on giving you is basically the part of Dre in the song, which Dre basically just goes hell yeah throughout the song.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Because like,
yes, you want the black sounding guy to say
You
hell
want
yeah.
the blackest sounding guy in the community? Got it.
well, yeah, I can't ask an actual black person, right? That'd be racist.
Yeah, that'd be
True.
racist. Come on, stop being racist.
Mike, oh hey, welcome back, Taps. How was class?
Oh, it was great. I learned something new.
Don't pay Sleepy. She's gonna like Beba. What?
She's drunk.
You're the one that told me to pay her, bro.
She's drunk.
Oh my god, look at all the head wigs.
Show them. Show them all.
Also, thanks for letting me use your new song at the end of my new video game. Oh yeah, no, of course. Anyone's free to use my songs, but also understand, whenever I do a parody, I'm not in control of any of the copyright regarding that, because that's up to the original owner of the music. Because my shit... So, if you guys notice, I do have, like, a fully monetized channel, but I can't have channel memberships, and the reason for that is because I have too many copyright claims, which is the nature of my fucking channel, because I do parodies. So basically,
It's so retarded.
I will never get channel memberships.
Well, it looks like I have to rely on Twitch subs from now on.
Yeah, Twitch subs is the closest thing, which, by the way, Planet has done a shit ton of awesome emotes for that.
True,
Have you done
actually.
you and Ab?
My name is
done,
Planet.
No.
Hello, my name is
Hello,
Planet.
my name is Planet. Ooh.
My name is a planet.
I'm a terrorist. Ooh. Anyways,
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing here.
you look for things. Oh man.
It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing page.
Good question. Wait, what? What is going on? Bro.
I don't know. My chat's wilding right now.
People want you to fuck Abby Blackbird.
I don't know why.
Well, I think that's just a... that's like Teddy's fucking all. Holy shit, man.
Probably.
No, it is. It is. Because he mentioned MikeTheBike, which
Oh,
is Mike's
then yes.
true natural enemy.
Yeah, my arch nemesis
The
is
fake
Mike
one.
the Vike, who has like 400,000 subs or whatever.
Yeah.
What a stupid fucking name.
I hope that channel gets destroyed.
Me and Cheese became
Anyway.
buds. GG.
Why is everybody shifting that, bro? What the fuck?
I'm just pulling everything. I don't know what.
Here's a welcome surprise.
What the fuck?
Oh shit! I could do that on the birds. Base.
Terminate MikeTheBike. So true. So true. I agree with that message.
I agree.
No
as well.
more. No more.
Terminate Mike the Vike. True sandwich man. Yo, sandwich man. Are you ready to start the Peruvian commentary community?
No.
What's happening?
This will be a great idea.
I think so.
Someone
Since
just
the
asked me, how
since
do I
Mex-
donate to you and your rent?
wait,
Well, you just do.
yeah, you just do.
Yeah.
Just
Here,
imagine
can
it.
Can I post my fucking Streamlabs in your
Sure,
chat?
you can. Sure.
Alright, sweet.
Sure.
Yeah, so here, if you want to, fucking give me rent money or Chipotle. Either or is fine.
Chipotle.
Dude, I'd rather go to Moe's, but it's always fucking closed.
Isn't Moe's more
Damn.
expensive too?
Yeah, it's like $5 more expensive.
Fucking
It's so
Christ.
fucking good.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right.
Mr. Ollivander was right.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand.
Getting $5 bag from Wendy's.
I'm almost
Not gonna lie,
the Wendy's
that's a
4 for 4 though.
$5 bag is pretty good deal.
Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
Wendy's always got the best deals, bro.
For real.
Found it on some
Oh,
yellowed old
you know what
pages.
they have that they added that it tasted good, but it made me fucking sick? Was the that mozzarella burger of theirs.
On some pages that you
Ugh.
What?
That Italian burger of theirs, the marinara tasted good, and the fried cheese was good too, but it made me fucking sick after eating it, bro. I had the most
I don't
awful stomach pain after eating that,
It's the
so
pages I'm after.
don't eat that.
Might they be
Just
real?
stick with the nuggies, alright?
Indeed.
Nuggy.
Say, here's an idea.
Nugget.
Bro, they gotta bring back. Dude, they need to bring back the chicken wraps at McDonald's.
Oh god.
Mike, as a
I know.
Weebin gamer, which two characters would win? Max Payne, Mona Sachs from Max Payne 2, or Revy from Black Lagoon? I've not seen either of those. Okay, Taps. I think it's time for you to go to class again. I think it's time to send you back to the Shadow Realm, dude.
What the fuck? Gotta kill a trans person? What the fuck? You're playing a
Alrighty,
tra- you're playing a transphobic game, Mike. Why are you doing this to a trans person? What the fuck, Mike?
Who did it to you?
I was having a look about
We don't
when
hate
I
them because they're
suddenly
trans, we hate them
Mike,
because
as
they're
someone who
nuts.
likes Spider-Man, who's winning? Spider-Man, Batman? I think Spider-Man would win.
lightheaded. That's all I remember.
Wait, Spider-Man versus
If you
Batman?
do
Yeah, I
visit
think
the
Spider-Man would win.
page,
It depends
be
which
prepared.
Spider-Man
I
and
can't
Batman.
tell you
Base
the
Spider-Man and
full
Batman,
description,
Spider-Man all the
but
way.
using a perceptive
Yeah.
sort.
And for anyone that's
But-
like, oh, if you give Batman enough prep time, if you want it to be a fair fight, you got to give Spider-Man the same amount of prep time.
Why would
Spider-Man's a
Exactly.
genius too.
And if you're thinking best form, you have Cosmic God Spider-Man.
So I
Oh
told
yeah,
you
no, that's
to resist.
Like, come on, bro.
bro. You think we'll ever see Cosmic God Spider-Man in the MCU? I don't think so.
Never.
Dude,
That'd be too
I don't
complicated, I
think they would
think.
ever pay him that much.
They can't degrade his character.
Oh, it's only a matter of time, I guess. Mike the Crab.
Is it possible
Fuck.
to steal from peas?
you're a crab now.
Wow, sharing that because I'm allergic to shellfish. Cool, Taps. Very cool. Did you see
Space
we are getting
Taps?
Spider-Man Noir on Amazon, like an animated series? That sounds cool.
Yeah.
I want to see that, bro.
That'd be
I'm
so
just
fucking
waiting
lit.
for Invincible season 2 to come out.
No, but
Real.
real though.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
The boys.
My decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
What?
That show.
Spectacular Spider-Man
particular,
season 3. That would be good. I recently saw. I saw that series for the first time last year, and I was like, damn, this is actually really good.
It does have some problems within season 2, but it's like whatever.
Mike the
in
cool
my
guy,
opinion.
thank you. Will never happen though. Yeah, probably not.
I wish it happened, but no.
By the way, if no one's heard it, you guys in chat should listen to the new Gorillaz album. It's pretty good. I don't think it was as good as Song Machine, but pretty good. Can I just jump down and not die? Oh, cool. Wait, or did I take damage? I didn't even see.
I think you
Oh, I
did take
do.
damage.
Based.
Fuck.
But it's not enough damage for me to not do this.
It isn't like Elden Ring where you jump and break your fucking knees, dude.
Yeah,
Oh
you
shit!
drop.
Wait, today's Saturday, right?
Yeah, it's
as of
Saturday
now,
now.
yes.
Sweet. 1 week until the hopefully final part of Attack on Titan comes out.
I thought Attack on Titan already finished.
Nope.
No,
Damn.
it will
They're
never
still
finish.
going.
I never got into that series. I just couldn't get into it.
That's fair.
I've waited so fucking long, bro. I even read the entire manga just to catch up.
Bro, speaking of manga, I was so fucking sad when the mangaka for Berserk passed away.
Oh god,
Damn.
dude.
Shit
What a
was
king.
so fucked, bro.
That's crazy.
Wasn't there a rumor that the longest break for Berserk was actually because he was playing like fucking gotcha games?
Yeah.
Base.
It's like,
He
bro.
just like me for real.
Dude.
Yeah, bro. Bro, he was probably fucking playing like Arc Knights or some bullshit like that, which is like a gacha
Oh my
game
god,
too.
did you see the PlayStation thing yesterday? State of Play?
I did not watch it fully. Why? What happened?
They showed off the gameplay for Suicide Squad and it's so fucking disappointing.
Are people surprised?
I am, because it was from the same developers of the Arkham games.
Oh,
No.
that hurts.
It actually takes place
That
five.
does hurt.
They confirmed it takes place 5 years after Arkham Knight.
That actually hurts.
Numbers go up.
Like, bro, like they're like, oh yeah, there's all sorts of gun types, and it's like, why didn't you give each character a specific gun type so you would differentiate them if you're gonna give them guns in the first place? By the way, there's not really a reason to give King Shark
A gun.
or Captain Boomerang. He has his boomerangs already, bro.
The only one that should realistically have a gun is
Deadshot.
Harley and Deadshot.
Yeah,
And
both
Harley's
Harley
like
and Deadshot.
iffy still. Like,
If you're
I
gonna give
don't know
Harley a
about
gun, give her a shotgun because she's reckless like that.
That or just
Or-
give her like a flamethrower.
Or
Yeah.
LMG, you know what I mean? Or a fucking minigun. I don't really fucking care. Just give Harley something that
Well,
makes her look retarded.
my fix for the issue was, okay, if you really want to give everyone a gun, give them different guns. Oh shit, Forbidden Forest, let's go.
Bro,
Give
it's
King
literally
Shark the
that shitty
minigun. Oh, wasted that. Give King Shark the minigun. Give Deadshot the sniper. Don't give fucking Captain Boomerang a gun. He already has his boomerangs. And give Harley a shotgun. There, easy.
Like, if you want to give Captain Boomerang something, give him like a fucking crossbow or something. Like something
yeah.
stupid.
Oh yeah, true. This guy gets it.
Take this, great spined Doug Bog.
It is literally that shitty Avengers game, but they all have guns and it's DC characters. That's
Ooh,
what
shit.
Malgoon says.
That's basically it. Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest, though, I'm not even disappointed. I wasn't even hyped for that game. I was like, okay, whatever. Numbers go up. Okay, don't care.
I was
now.
hyped for it simply because of the developers.
I will say the story seems super interesting. I saw that fucking scene of like Flash getting hit by the lasso of truth, and he's like, "Yo, you have to kill us. You have to kill us all." I was like, "Damn."
How do you guard again?
Okay.
Triangle. There we go.
Like that shit's fucking cool, but too bad the gameplay's ass. I ain't gonna play it.
There you go.
It's literally like the fucking Payday knockoff that's coming out. God, it honestly just looks like shit.
Oh, did you guys see that during a Warner Brothers call that they basically confirmed Mortal Kombat 12?
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
heard that Mortal Kombat 12 is in like development.
I hope they
said
go
it
back
might
to
release
the
this
more.
year.
I hope they go back to the more visceral look of Mortal Kombat 10, because I feel like Mortal Kombat 11, like the blood looked like fucking pain. It was so I didn't like it.
I feel like they're still
Pain.
trying to find their new identity, because all three of the like new trilogy have all been different.
In what way? I have genuinely forgot.
One was a lot more horny, so they like tried to do the sex appeal. Well, Mortal Kombat 9.
Wow.
Mortal Kombat 10 was just very gory and visceral, like way more than almost anything in the series. And 11 was more like a funny, poppy kind of game.
Kind of like a every like MCU movie or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, it felt very cheesy and felt very unneeded.
Lol.
So I'm curious what they're gonna do for 12.
Probably. You know what? I'm betting they're gonna do the same thing for 11.
When are they gonna add MikeTheBike to Mortal Kombat?
Oh yeah, they gotta reduce your they gotta contact you saying, "Hey, Mike, we need you in the game like right now."
What if they did a fight? What if they made a fighting game based off like commentary?
God,
Well,
Nick
I
would be
guess we can
so
have the
annoying
same
to fight.
developer from who made that fucking commentary game to make that commentary fighter game if you really want to.
Dude,
Because he
that would
seems
be
to have
You
game
know what?
knowledge than us.
You know what Nick's final attack would be? It would be
Okay.
it would be leaving and making you wait until he releases a video, and then you fucking die from waiting.
I don't think I can
Real.
do this now.
Tipster would bring out a PowerPoint and start showing you pictures of lollies.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And then go
Oh,
jerk
I
off
need
to
to
the
learn the
lollies.
disarming charm. Damn it.
Oh no, man.
All right. I'm gonna close the
would
stream here.
What would Bulbasaur's final attack would be?
He throws Pikmin at you.
True. No, he just screams at you.
Dude, he was like,
I didn't
He just
question
screams.
the
He screams,
"No, just
"You're nothing!" And then you just fucking die. He's like
No more.
Sindel. All right, I'm gonna hop off. Thanks for joining me, guys.
No
all right,
problem,
yeah,
man.
no problem, bro."
See you
Peace.
both
Fucking
y'all
almost.
later.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all of you hanging around even after you realized how boring of a streamer I am. No, we'll skip the ads. We're ending the stream anyways. No, we don't need ads. All right, we don't need ads. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'm gonna close off with a song from the Gorillaz' new album. Dude. Actually, let me think about this. Do I want to end with that song? Fuck it, it's my stream. We'll end with that song. Alright, let's close this. Put that up. Get rid of my mug. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'm wearing stream as well. Don't worry, base. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate all of you. Here is Tormenta, I think is what it's called, from Gorillaz' new album. Pretty good song, in my opinion. I don't even like reggaeton, but I did like this one. So we'll see. Maybe you guys will like it. Maybe you won't. Whatever. Here you go.
trice.